technique for mixed media, whether of course like you're seeing now you're going to be using the techniques for your furniture. There's so much you can achieve, and you know what, the ladies have made it ridiculously easy. Honestly, you will be able to do this. You will astound yourself at the things that you create. I know this because I've tried it, because I've done it, so I can definitely guarantee you're going to get good results. Ladies, it's lovely to see you, the gorgeous Carol and Sandra.
Yeah, well, it's lovely to be back.
I am so pleased, because we haven't seen you in ages, have we? Hasn't it been about August, did you say?
I think so, yeah.
That's too long.
It is too
long. Quite frankly,
yeah.
It is. I love your kits. I mean, obviously, I've met you ages ago now.
Yes.
It's ages ago now.
Yeah. A couple of years, I guess. Yeah.
That's ridiculous. But I love it because you have made it really, really accessible and really easy to create something beautiful.
Yes.
Where did it all begin? Because obviously you haven't been here since August, so I know a lot of people might not have seen you. So where did the story begin? How did Fokit come about?
Well, we met in Australia, and I was learning to paint folk art at the time. And that's where it began, really. From the first brushstroke, I absolutely loved it.
Yeah,
I knew
just addicted.
Addicted. I knew I would end up sharing it with other people because I'd looked for something like it for so long. Once I found it, I just loved it. And Sandra saw what we're doing. She jumped on board.
I thought I'd like to have a little go, and that was it. Then I got addicted as well. So
it does have that draw, doesn't it?
It definitely is addictive.
Yeah. And especially when you see what you can make, it's just ridiculous. Sorry, Carol.
That's exactly what I was just going to say, because it's so versatile. I think that is what makes it addictive. Because you're never short of something that you can paint onto or something to learn. So it's very challenging. And
I tell you what I love about it, I mean, we're looking at some finished samples now, it looks so professional. And I think that's what surprises people, that they can create something that looks this good. You know, when people think, oh, I can't paint, just have a go at these kits and you will do. With your kits as well, ladies, you put everything we need in, you source, like the paints, you've got the paintbrushes, everything you've sourced. It's not, you know, sometimes if you buy a kit and it's not brilliant quality, so therefore you look at replacing one once you've learnt the skill.
That's right.
But with your kits, you put the good paints in, you put your good paintbrushes in, so at least you've got your good tools to begin with straight away.
It was really important when we put the kit together. We wanted it to be of the best quality, and it is. That's the reason we use the Deco Art paints. And they go such a long way. The paints you've got in this kit will go. Will you be able to do every single kit?
Which is fabulous, isn't it? We have got big paints on. Get ahead of them. I were eyeing these up. This was set up yesterday when the ladies were in, and seriously, I were eyeing them paints up yesterday. I were really chuffed out the show, because I'm like, oh, I can see what they do. Now, we are going to show you what's in the kit, but we're going to send our lovely Carol away, because you're going to be demonstrating later on, is our Carol. But me and Sandra are going to go down and show you what you're getting in this kit. Now, first of all, look, this is the kind of thing you can do. So you can use your skills for your card making. So, because we've been looking at furniture, but it doesn't have to just be on big pieces.
No, it doesn't. It can be in small pieces. So you can see you've got your greeting cards there as well, onto the little MDF hearts. And these are projects that you have in the kits as well. So this is what you'll be making with the kits.
So,
upside down. Early in the morning.
So right.
So that's the daisy ones. So they're just beautiful. They're really, really lovely designs.
They're exquisite. I do adore your kits. This, do you know, it's funny, I have done this so many times now.
It's so simple, isn't it? Because obviously you've done it before, so you know that's just with the dots and the dotting tool. And then you move on to the brush strokes. So again, that's the daisy details one.
And I love it because your kits do take us step by step. You take our hand, you start on the easy techniques.
The baby steps. All the way.
But then you increase our skill level. But you will always go back to those baby steps, because like the dots, they make a difference.
They do. That's why we start with dots, because it's so simple to start, because people don't believe they can paint. And we just say, just have a go, start with the dots, and that gives you the confidence, and then you can move on to the brush strokes. But you don't need to have any previous painting or drawing skills with this at all, because it's a skill-based art. So you're learning to paint in the same way you learn to write.
Yes.
So again, we break it down, and it is achievable.
Yeah, it is.
It is achievable.
It's utterly achievable. And honestly, if you are sitting thinking, oh, I don't know, please just have a go. OK, now, this is a massive kit, so it's the whole thing that we have got for you. You're starting with the starter kit. Now, if you have got this before, it is the same. It's just that we've the ladies have changed the name just so it makes sense. But it is the same if you bought it before, so I don't want you thinking you're getting different quantities. What you've got in here is literally everything. I mean, as you were saying, really good quality paints. The paints alone, I mean, these are not inexpensive paints.
That's right.
You know, when you look at what you'd normally pay for the paints.
Exactly.
You've got
it's
the
all
paints
included in there as well. I mean, when you look at the value that's in this bundle, is pretty amazing.
Really good value. Fantastic gift ideas.
Yes.
Beautifully packaged. And that is important to point out. I love the packaging on this. And you've even got, I mean, you will be using the box again as well, if not decorating the box.
Absolutely, decorate the box. We're all about upcycling as well. We don't waste anything.
Yeah, which is brilliant. So you've got your paints, you've got your paint brushes, you've got all your accessories, so the things you're going to work on, like your MDF, like your cardstock. You've also got, really important, this is the important bit, the instructional DVD and your instructions, your step by step.
And that's got all your patterns in there as well. So
excellent.
You're not left second guessing at all. You've got the instruction booklet to refer to, you've got the DVD, and the DVD, so you're getting 3 DVDs in this. They're over 2 hours long.
Wow.
So there's a lot of education in there.
Yeah, and I love that, because it does, however you learn, if you learn by reading the step-by-step, or if you are a visual learner, you've got everything.
Got both, exactly.
Yeah, and obviously lovely pictures. You've got your templates in there as well. See, I find this absolutely perfect, because it just took me through step-by-step, and I did create this kind of look, and I was so chuffed.
Yeah.
And I've used it over and over again in my mixed media, in all my crafting.
Yeah, because it's so transferable.
Yeah. It's absolutely fabulous. Now, this is the big bundle, but if you just want to dip your toe in the water, I wouldn't. I could fill that, because it is addictive. But if you just want to dip your toe in the water, right at the bottom there is just the starter kit alone. That is going to give you, as we said, everything you need. This is the starter kit that will give you the paints. So if you do want to get hold of that, just £24.99. It's such a good price for a brand new hobby. It is such a good price. £24.99. 662055. However, within this big bundle, we've got everything. So this is where we start. That's your dots.
That's it. That's the starter kit with all your paints and everything, your dots, and then that's when you can start moving on.
Superb. So we move on to number 2, and this is going to take us to the daisies.
To the daisies, and that's when you're going to start using the paintbrushes and learning the brush strokes.
Beautiful.
Also, you're going to learn techniques as well. So with the daisies, you're going to learn tipping the brush.
Right.
And then, again, so that's a level 2.
Yeah.
And then we move on to a level 3.
Fabulous.
Which is the vintage roses, and that again you're going to learn a different technique in this one, and that's side loading the brush.
Wonderful.
So Carol, when she's doing the demos, we can have a look and she'll show you all about that.
And so within this one, you've got so much skill level.
Exactly.
Like within all 3 sets, you've learnt so many different things.
So many different things, yeah.
And it is the kind of thing then that you'll be able to change with your colours, with the size, with the paint surface.
Exactly, and I think that's the beauty of painting as well. You're not stuck with whatever colours that we've said, you know, paint the roses pink.
Absolutely.
You know, they can be blue, they can be any colour.
Whatever you want them to be.
Whatever colour you want them to be.
It is, I'm dying to get, in fact, I'm going to get, everything's behind me. I can't be doing with that. Let me just get some of these. All the pretty things are behind me. Now, with this fantastic kit, you are also getting a little bonus, and that is going to, look at that, that is going to show you the canal boat. So, within this kit, I am learning the roses.
Exactly.
I am learning the lovely daisies.
And the leaves.
And the leaves.
Yeah.
So, within this kit, I can do something like this.
Exactly, you would do that. Exactly. That's in the bonus is the canal boat.
Fabulous.
And you can see in there you've got all your patterns again. You've got instructions exactly how to do that. So with this, you're doing the dots, the daisies, the vintage roses, the canal boats.
Yeah. That's fantastic.
Yeah.
That is fabulous. If you're loving the colours as well, we've got some beautiful extra paints on for you. And they are all just exquisite. They're exquisite.
Yeah.
There's so much behind me.
So this is what we've base coated all these items with the chalk paints that are also on the kit, because they're on the show. Sorry, they are just perfect for doing any surface, so glass, wood, tin, any surface you want. They just paint one coat on and it's just perfect.
That's perfect.
Yeah.
And then you're ready to actually apply all your decoration. Right, you will want this. It is fabulous. You've got all 3 kits, plus of course you have got your bonus as well, which is just beautiful, absolutely beautiful. You're learning so much with these, and it is such a good price. 368524 is your item number. Now you're saving £15 on this. Imagine getting this as a gift.
I know, it's beautiful, isn't it? And that's another thing as well. It's a lovely gift to give, because you know you're giving something to someone that has got everything in there. They're not going to have to go and purchase another thing. Yeah,
which is perfect.
And this is going to last you for a very long time.
Well, and it's the skills you learn. I mean, those skills you'll never lose.
No, it's like riding a bike. It's like writing. You know, once you've learnt the skill, you don't forget it. It's a skill for life.
Yeah, absolutely. Love it. Right, if you'd love to go for this, your 2 flexi buys, just £22.49. There's so much you can do with this. Please check out your baskets. Check the website as well, because we have got the kits individually. And if you're going for Series 2 or Series 3, there is alternatives as well if you're going individually. So if you do, you know, maybe you've had these before and you're ready to move on to your next steps, we've got those on the website for you. Now, I'm going to be saying see you to our Sandra, but I am going to be joining our Carol with loads of ideas. But we have got a clip from the DVD, so have a look at this. So this is going to take you through some of those fantastic steps. And watching this, I do believe, Carol, is this one that we're seeing now from the first set? Is this from the starter?
That's from the starter kit. So in the starter kit, it's like your foundation lesson, really. I'm going to teach you how to paint different surfaces like wood and that. And then I teach you 3 really simple designs just using dots. So that's one of the designs. It's called Heart of Hearts.
Fabulous.
And really simple, easy enough for children to do. And that just takes away the fear of using paint, because that is a real barrier for a lot of people. As soon as you say paint brushes and paint, people think, oh, I couldn't, you know, I can't be an artist. I'm not. So just using the dots just takes away that fear. Really simple.
And it looks so good.
It looks amazing. In fact, the dotted designs, which are the simplest ones, when people look at this project, they think they're actually the most difficult. That's how effective they are, really effective.
I remember many moons ago, my friend Jo, who is now actually a guest on another channel, I know, but my friend Jo, she had a go at the 4 kit and utterly addicted. It's brilliant because we saw her, you know, a transition from working in the offices to becoming a crafter.
Really?
Oh, yeah. We took her in. We took her in and made her a crafter.
Well, the thing with, I mean, the thing that I find with folk art, or what it's been over 20 years since I started, and I never not paint. It's just so versatile. I can just doodle, and that's enough.
And it's just beautiful, isn't it?
I don't have to necessarily be making something. It's just therapeutic.
Now, what are you going to show us today, then, Carol?
I'm going to go from the very beginning, again, because people need to understand that they don't need to be able to draw. They don't need to ever have done any painting before. It's that simple. So as well as the DVDs, you get this little instruction booklet that takes you step by step, and you have these little templates. And
wonderful.
In the starter kit, we'll give you some tracing paper, and all you do is you trace your little templates onto that, and then you have this a special paper which is called transfer paper.
Okay.
So you get this in white and black. So if I was working onto a black surface, I'd use the white.
Yeah.
And if I'm working onto a light surface, I'm going to use the dark. Now, even if I were painting onto a wardrobe or a chest of drawers, I'd still do this, a greeting card, whatever.
So you'd always do your basic. I would always
put my template down there. Yeah. So all we're going to do is use the little dotting tool that's in your kit to go over the lines.
And that transfer paper, is that reusable?
Yep, you just keep reusing that until it's run out, which is really until it's felt a bit.
Yeah.
It'll just keep, you know, this
so
is
it's
just
utterly dog-eared.
That's right. I mean, this is just chalk on the back. That's all it is. And on the black one, it's graphite one for a pencil.
Ah, right. Okay. So that'll rub out then if you need it to as well.
Yeah, just use a rubber to get rid of it.
Super.
So that's how we put as designs onto things. So that's what I've done here with this little heart.
Lovely.
My design. Then with the dotting tool, all I'm going to do is the dotting tool's got a large end and a small end.
Yeah.
I'm going to use the large end and I'm just going to put different coloured dots.
So you get quite a blob of paint there.
Yeah, so I'm just literally just dipping it into the paint, dotting it onto the thing.
And the paints, you've chosen paints because of the fluidity, haven't you?
Yeah, we use Deco Art paints, Americana, and these paints was especially developed for folk art.
Ah, really?
Yeah, so a lot of people don't realise that because they're so versatile, people use them in the general.
Everything.
But they were actually made specifically for folk art.
Wow, okay.
And the reason that they made a special paint is because folk art traditionally were done with oil paints.
Yeah.
And so we need them a certain consistency. But oil paints are very horrible. You know, they take a long time to dry. You can't just keep putting a layer on top of a layer. You have to wait for it to dry.
And cleaning your tools and everything's a pain.
So what they've done is they've just made it act a little bit like an oil, but it's a water-based paint.
Look at that. So you literally...
Yeah, so literally now I'm just using the small end and I'm just stirring those two colours together.
So that's so easy.
So simple, isn't it?
But how cute does that look? Because they do look like proper little roses. And then you give it depth just with that.
That's right. Using the large end again, I'm just going to put two dots side by side of the line and I'm going to pull them into a V shape. And that's what's going to make your little hearts.
Oh, see, for Valentine's Day. Imagine making and selling these. They are very, very sellable.
Yeah, very sellable. The nice thing to do is they are, you know, sort of, oops, I put my finger in it, therapeutic to do. Yeah. But also, you can change the colours.
Yes.
You know, it's you could be purple and white. And so you never get bored of doing them. I never tire of doing this, and I've painted thousands.
I bet you have. Yeah. And I bet you've painted all sorts of different things as well, haven't you?
Yeah, wardrobes, walls, loads of furniture. But I do enjoy doing the smaller things now, actually. Like
they build up so quick, don't they?
Yeah. And then what we're going to do is use the small end, and all I'm doing here is I'm starting the dots near to the design. You see, as I come away, they get smaller. Yeah. Except for that one. That's
You're random. That's
so that
really
just
pretty.
Gives it a really nice effect.
It's so effective. In your kit, you are getting your MDF hearts. So I think you get, how many do we get? Is it just one MDF heart we get?
You get one MDF heart in each kit, and you also get the square mount board so that you can put that onto your greeting card.
Beautiful.
So the whole idea of the education in the kits is about teaching you to paint on whatever you want to paint.
Yeah.
So that's why we paint, you know, onto this little board so you can see what it's like to paint onto the board, see what it's like to paint onto MDF. Yeah. We do this distressed paint effect, so this could be a chest of drawers. Yeah. It's the same, exactly the same.
Yeah, and that's a lovely thing, isn't it? You know, start small, but gosh, you could go anywhere with this.
That was important to us to start small because when we learnt, we did actually learn onto like clocks and boxes. and things, and after a while you end up with quite a few clocks.
Yes, yeah. A few too many clocks.
You know,
a few too many chest of drawers.
Exactly, where your husband's saying, if you come home with another clock. And they're not particularly the clocks that you want.
Well, you spent hours painting them, so you've had to keep them.
So it was important to us that we did disposable things almost, you know, you're not, you do a greeting card and you're proud of it, and somebody will be happy to receive that, whereas a clock, they might not be quite as happy to receive if it didn't turn out as well as you thought it had, you know.
That's hilarious. Yeah, it's definitely harder to give, isn't it? Yeah, especially when you go around and expect them to be showing it in the house.
Exactly, they have to get it out every time you go around.
That's hilarious. So, that's beautiful. Yeah. It's beautiful, and that is easy. See how quick it is to come together. You will, honestly, with these kits, you will be able to learn those techniques. You will be able to do those, and because it is such a transferable skill, you'll be able, as Carol said, to start on something small, but then go to the clocks or much more. You need to get hold of the kit. It's just fabulous. 368-524. That's your item number. Plus, you're saving £15. Plus, you've got your Flexi Buy. 2 payments of £23.49. £22.49. Obviously, on it's 44. Come on, you can do simple maths. Now then, we are going to show you that little clip again, just to give you some inspiration of what you can definitely achieve with 4 kits. Right, I want you to have a look at some of the things you can make, because they're all behind me and that drives me mad. Now, you can start, and you will start on the small things. So it could be coasters. You might be making coasters to sell. You might be obviously making these for gift ideas. And look at this. Out of those 3 kits, you are going to be able to learn to make these. Already really beautiful. That's the kind of thing you're aiming for. So you might be making something small. Have you got all your paper mache boxes? We sell them here all the time. Paper mache boxes. Again, transforming it. Again, that looks really, really beautiful. Imagine your craft fair stand with things like this on it. Really gorgeous. They entice you in. You might, of course, be using that fantastic bonus that you're getting is going to show you how to do the wonderful canal boats artwork on there as well. So do check that out. But behind it, look at that. I mean, that looks vintage, doesn't it? Is that not just absolutely gorgeous? Imagine doing that on your furniture. Imagine upcycling all your furniture. You can learn all your different staining techniques, all your distressing techniques, but then to actually be able to paint onto your furniture with the skills that you are learning for just £22.49 today, and then £22.49 the month after. Obviously things for around the home. So again, you can make things that match. Decorating all your gorgeous kitchen utensils, picking things up from car boot sales, picking things up from charity shops that you can actually completely change, completely personalise, and I think they look beautiful. And again, you are learning these skills. Can I trot over there as well? Cause have a look at this. This is well nice. This is the kind of thing the ladies are rather lucky that they go home with. Mind you, they'd notice if I snuck that under my jumper, wouldn't they? That is just beautiful. Again, just a wooden case. It could be a wooden case. It might be, you know, the old suitcases. It might be an old suitcase. It might actually be something really modern, you know, and it's a bit, You might want to sand it back, distress it, and then do your gorgeous painting. And think about all of the things that you've got at home. Have you got stamps? This might be a stamp that you're using. Have you got, maybe you're going to be combining it. I tell you what, Stamperia products, they do combine painting like this with their products, and that's what you'll be doing. Stencils, you'll be doing your stenciling, but then you'll be doing your beautiful 4-kit painting. Can I show you one last thing? Is that okay? Can I go all the way over there? Is that a pain? Is it a pain? We're going to find out. I only wanted to go here because that is beautiful. Now, you see, you can pick pieces of furniture up that are quite inexpensive. And this, I mean, you could pick something like this up. That isn't going to cost you a fortune, but personalise it. Don't have it so it's like everybody else's. Don't have it like so it's just run-of-the-mill. Make it your own. Make it something different. Make it unique. Make it beautiful. I mean, that is so pretty. That is what you are going to learn in your first workshop. And it is a workshop, essentially. It's a workshop in that fantastic packaging, in a CD form, and, of course, in that booklet. How much would you normally pay for a full-day workshop? You are getting that within this collection. Now, do remember you're getting everything. You're getting all 3 lessons. So, essentially, you're getting 3 workshops. You've got DVDs in each of these. You've got the booklets, and you're getting all the tools. So, you're getting your kit, you're getting all your tuition, and you're getting your paints. What you are learning, however, is a fantastic skill set that will allow you to paint all sorts. Honestly, you will look around your house, you'll look around other people's houses and think, I can paint that. It'll become a little bit obsessive, seriously. If you do want to go for this today, you're going to be saving £15. You're then, of course, going to have the opportunity to get it on FlexiBuy, which means you don't have to pay for it all at once. It means your first payment is only going to be £22.49. Plus, of course, you get your bonus canal boats, and that in itself is fabulous because again it allows you to really expand on the skill set that you've got. Look at all goodies that you're getting. It is really cool. If you do have if you've already invested in these kits, check the website out because we have got alternatives. So for your step 2, for your step 3, class 2, class 3, we have got alternatives, so check the website out for those as well. We've also got some fabulous big paints. We are going to be having a look at those because I want those. Can we look at them now? Is that what you're saying, Meg? These are nice.
They are.
Aren't they, Carol?
And they are fantastic paints.
These are going to last. They're huge. So, what have you been using these for? Have you been using them for the base?
Yes, for the base. So, everything that you see that's got a background colour, we've painted with a chalky finish. So, these are a Deco Art product as well. Yeah. Fantastic quality. The absolute best thing about them is that you can paint any surface.
Really?
Glass.
Really? So that's him, because you've got Tim behind me, haven't you? So that has been painted. You can paint with these.
And you don't need to use any preparation.
That's
at all.
fabulous.
So just make sure it's clean and dry.
Yeah.
So if you find old things, you know, in a junk shop, you can just paint them with that.
That's
it is
so
brilliant.
Cool.
And it's a lovely matte finish as well. Yeah. So on trend, you know, it looks really nice and matte. Perfect
surface then to do your painting on.
Yes, yeah. Yeah.
Now, if you want to go for this is your French vintage. Can I ask you, you've got the cream waxes. What are they?
Yeah, so they're to finish your product.
Right.
So the lovely chest that you were looking at with
the French, that's tremendous.
That's had the antiquing wax put over the top.
Oh, really?
So it preserves your designs and your projects, but it also makes it look old again.
Right.
So, like, if you painted it with the Everlasting, which is a nice, just off-white, then you go over it with the wax. Really simple to use. You just brush it on, wipe it off with a soft cloth.
That easy?
It's really easy.
Tremendous. So you've got your cream wax, you've also got your antiquing wax, and then you've got your paints. Beautiful, beautiful colours. Now, brand new today, £24.99. That's 002578. That's your first collection. We've also got, that's your French, and now we're going English. This is our English canal. Again, I do love the colour palette.
Yes, yeah.
They're stunning.
I mean, every colour in the chalky finish range is fantastic anyway, but we've put 2 collections together. So if you're more, you know, if you love the sort of look of the canal boats, then the really deep blue and the deep green are fantastic.
Yeah.
And the French, the lovely sort of green. And also what people don't consider a lot of the time when they're looking at these, they're totally mixable.
Yes,
so,
of course.
You know, you're looking at those as they are, but you add a little bit of blue into the everlasting, you've got a beautiful powder blue.
Yes,
you know, so the options are just great. That's the fantastic thing about paint. Yeah,
and I love that you have put the everlasting, because that's the, I bet that one is one that you use over and over and over again, isn't it?
Yeah, you do. And like I say, just add, you can add your paints from the kit to it as well.
Yeah,
so,
of course.
You know, you've got sort of blue and red and yellow and green in that. That's just tint it with that. That gives you a different colour.
Yeah, it gives it so much choice. Yeah. Massive pots of paint here, good quality from Deco Art. So again, you are getting that really nice finish. Only $24.99 for those. 002578. You know what? If you're a Hochanda Freedom, you don't have to pay for your postage either. And $2.95 for postage is really good for them, because they're really heavy. But if you're a Hochanda Freedom member, you're not paying postage on anything. Oh, in fact, get that. Now, I didn't know that. But to Hochanda Freedom members, you've also got a bit of a bonus there, because you're getting a discount. The paints are only $23.74. 002578. Right, Carol, over to you. What's next?
Okay, so, well, next I'd love to show you how to use the brushes. So,
beautiful.
Showed you how we put as designs onto things. Started off with 3 really simple dotted designs. And then when you move on to level 2 to do the daisies, what I'm teaching you how to do there is what we call a comma stroke.
Okay.
So I'm just going to put my palette there so you can see what I'm doing.
And with your palette, you've literally just squidged your paint out onto, is that greaseproof paper?
It's greaseproof paper. This is how we make like a homemade wet palette. So this is Ferrero Rocher chocolate box.
Other plastic boxes are available.
Yeah. And any airtight container. So if you've got like a Tupperware, other airtight container.
I know it's a minefield.
Any airtight container will keep your paints. And all we've done is we've just used a sponge, you know, the little household sponges that you get in packs of 3. Cut it to the size and then wrapped it in some greaseproof paper, and that's what we use as a palette.
And does that keep the paints fresher for longer?
It does, because the dampness from the sponge keeps them cold and moist, and so can leave them in there for weeks.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
The best thing that I like about it is I don't have to wash anything up at the end of the day, so you just screw your thing, pop it in the bin and start again.
And Bob's your uncle. Okay.
And so in your kit you've got 2 brushes. You've got a liner brush and a round brush. So this is the round brush.
Okay.
And in the DVD, I assume that you've just landed from Mars. You've never seen a paintbrush, you've never seen paint, and I explain exactly how we're going to load this brush. So we're just tapping paint into the centre of the bristles, and we're going to finish off with a roll.
Okay.
Okay, like that. That's loading the brush. And then I'm teaching you how to do a comma stroke. So in the DVD, I'll get you to imagine you've got a little clock in front of you, and you're going to put the bristles down at 11 o'clock, and you're going to pull the brush towards 6 o'clock, like this. So these special brushes are actually helping me to make that shape. And you would sit with a sheet of paper, it's all in the kit, and you would just practice this over and over. Now, if you're right-handed, you start by practicing it in that direction. You have to do it in the other direction, but it's a little bit more challenging. If you're left-handed, you start in this direction. So I go through in the DVD, if you're left-handed, if you're right-handed, what you're going to do.
Perfect.
So you'd sit and practice.
Just practice. And that is it, isn't it? You practice till you've nailed it.
It just gets like you just want to do one more. I just want to do one more. I've got it. I've nearly got it.
I stand here wanting to pull the paintbrush off you. It is really bad.
It is so, and I think that is the nice thing about this art form. Is I tried watercolours and all that kind of thing, but there's nothing that you can repetitively practice without a teacher being nearby. Whereas this, it's like, right, I'm going to show you, and you can repetitively practice it and get better.
Just in your own time.
Yeah, and then we use that stroke to make our flowers. So I'm just going to, because we were talking there, I'm just going to go back and explain. In this daisy, I'm showing you how to tip the brush as well. A really popular technique. We're just picking up a second colour on the tip of the brush.
Beautiful.
And that is what we use to create a highlight. So can you see?
Doesn't that look effective?
You just got a highlight.
It just looks so effective. And you're not being, I mean, the actual daisy, it's more of a guide rather than you have to be specifically on the petals, isn't it?
I mean, your pattern is always just an indication.
Yeah.
But trust me, after you've done a few of these, you'll be doing them without a pattern.
Yeah, it'll just come second nature, won't it?
Well, in the DVD, you know, again, I go through and I explain, you know, sort of do the petal at 3 o'clock and 9 o'clock first. They're your guiding petals. And so once you've done a few, you will just be doing these without...
That's so nice.
Any pattern. And that's how it comes. And for a lot of people, they were scared to death at school of painting because the teacher said, oh, you're never going to make an artist. Yeah. And what a lot of people don't realise is you have to start somewhere, and then we've all got some kind of natural creativity. It might be like we're really great at colours. Yeah. So that's what I find time and time again. People start this and they say, oh, I don't think I'll be able to do it. And suddenly they have fantastic colour sense, but it's because they've started somewhere, and it just naturally comes, you know. Without they don't have to force it, they don't have to try. Yeah. It's just like
and it's so enjoyable as well.
Definitely.
We've had a lovely email. Terry Kim. She said, it's great to see Kit back. She said, Carol, you explained this wonderful art so well. Thank you. Thank you wonderful. For emailing in. If you've already had Kit, it may be you've already created some lovely finished pieces. We'd love to see photographs. So please share, because we are very nosy. studio@hochanda.com. You see, that's perfect. And I love it because of that technique. You get that colour combination, which is just fabulous.
Yeah, and it's just it just comes sort of naturally, because when you start tipping your brush, whatever colour's on your palette, you'll just want to play around with.
Yes, yeah.
And so the actual practicing is enjoyable. Yeah. It's not a chore. It's not, oh gosh, I've got... It's just like, I will just put different colours out on my palette and just
play.
Quite happily just sit and play.
Yeah, that looks so effective.
And then just with the little dotting tool, we just put some little shading dots. And this is why we start off in the starter kit with the dots, because we use them so much in different things. And so you start off simple. We will put like more little filler daisies around, so
they're just so cool.
Just little.
That's beautiful. Isn't it quick? Doesn't it come together quick?
Yeah.
Oh, I love it, Carol. I love it. Absolutely adorable. Right, you just need to get hold of it.
Yeah.
They're easy. They are so effective. The items are all good quality. And as you can see, Carol, really, I think because obviously you've got such experience with this now, you know how to teach it, you know how to break it down, you know how to simplify it, then you know how to take people through so they get confidence.
I mean, that's the ethos of our company, really. It's all about education, it's all about passing it on. I've been teaching over 20 years, so I know what problems people have faced, and I've ironed them all out. So the DVDs, they are so easy to follow. I explain everything, as I say, as though somebody's landed from Mars. I mean, this is specifically for people that don't know how to paint, so you don't ever have to have painted before at all. And even if you have been doing fine art, it doesn't necessarily help you with this. This is like learning to ride a bike. It's a skill that everyone starts at the same point. So liken it to learning the alphabet as children. We all started in the same place, and then we all ended it with our own style of handwriting. This is exactly the same. You will all end up with your own style of painting. You start at the beginning, you nurture it slowly, and everyone can do it.
It's fabulous. Right, thank you, Carol.
You're welcome.
I love it. I am a massive fan, as I'm sure you'll already have worked out. Do have a look at this. We've got that clip again just to show you some of the wonderful things on the DVD. Remember, you are learning so many skills from these DVDs, and I love the fact that it's taking right from the beginning. So it's going to take you from the beginning to give you the confidence, of where to start a project. You know how it is. You've got a blank piece of card, you've got a blank piece of furniture, and you haven't got a clue how to actually go on from there. The DVDs will take you through step by step. This is just the beginning. This is just the dotting. And how effective is that already? I mean, how beautiful would that look on furniture? So this is the thing. It's not just for small pieces of art. But alternatively, you could be framing these. You could be making them into... I mean, the hearts that you're seeing there, when they're finished, honestly, if you are selling those, they look phenomenal. Now, all of that is on the DVDs. That is in your big bundle. But we're going to go through, because I know I've been talking about the options. We're going to go through some of the options. We are Sandra. Hello again, Sandra. We're back.
Did you enjoy those demos? They're good, aren't they?
Yeah. It does make me... I do stand there going, oh, I want to have a go. It's one of them, you know, I know. If I got the paintbrush, I'd just shut up. Which,
you do.
Which is quite a thing.
I was just about to say.
I know, right?
That doesn't happen very often.
No, it doesn't. I'm one of them annoying people. But just because you just chill out, and it is a
complete chill out.
Yeah. Oh, I
really
love it. Absolutely love it. We've got alternatives. So if you've already got the kit in the bundle, this is lesson 2. You can still get the kit in the bundle separately as well, but this is lesson 2, the Bluebird options. So tell us about this, Sandra. This is stunning.
Yeah, the Bluebirds, they're one of the most popular kits. And so with this one, again, you're doing the brush strokes.
Wonderful.
So you can then start to see, from Carol doing the demo with the comma strokes, you can see the birds are just a comma stroke.
Yes.
The flowers are a comma stroke. The hearts come together with comma strokes. So you're repeating that stroke all the time. So it's a really good practice one for your comma strokes. And it's a really beautiful design as well.
That is a gorgeous design. I love it as well, because you're learning the stroke, but then it can be, what do I do with it? You know, how do I change it? And this really shows you the next step. And look at that. See, that looks beautiful. That's the box from the starter kit. Isn't that pretty? Isn't that pretty? That's just the cardboard box, for goodness sake. Imagine, see, the things you can do. I know I keep saying the same things, but honestly. Right, if you want to go for this one, you are getting your DVD, you're getting the booklet, you're also, as ever, getting your practice pieces. Of course, you're going to be using the paint that you got in your starter kit.
Yep, and the paint will last every single kit that we've got in the round brush course.
Marvellous. If you'd love to go for the kit independently, only $9.99. They're really good prices.
I think they're brilliant prices, because, as I say, the education you're getting in the DVD is over 2 hours long. Yeah,
which is incredible. Imagine paying for a workshop.
Exactly.
Over 2 hour workshop. Obviously, we've got the alternative as well. So the one that you are getting in your big kit, the Daisy, we have got that singular as well. So if you do want to go for that, you've got those options. It is 483403. That's your item number. If you'd love to go for that, just $9.99. So that's lesson 2, the alternative, but we have got lesson 3. So we've got a couple of alternatives for lesson 3. Your first one, I bet this one's popular as well, isn't it?
It is,
angel.
Yeah, the angel art, yeah.
Look at
and
this.
As you say, but people using them for you know, selling at craft fairs, we have so many people that do that, and we don't have any angel policy on any of our designs at all.
So people can just go for it.
Absolutely.
So I do love it, because people make it their own as well.
Yes, they do.
You know, you'll learn. You will definitely learn. You will definitely copy these, but then you will definitely make it in something
I mean,
different.
we've got so many people, you know, that, as I say, do it, and they sell them at their craft fairs, and they send us the photographs of their craft stall, and it is completely covered
bespoke.
With folk art.
Really?
Yeah.
I bet it looks amazing.
It does look amazing.
Because you can
especially
imagine.
The angels like at Christmas as well. There's so many on there.
And this is it. I mean, you can add your glitters, you know, you can add metallics to them. You know, the base that you use will be completely different.
Absolutely. And
so
we do get the little pot of glamour dust as well.
Oh, lovely.
That comes in the starter kit, and then you just put that on your paints when they're still wet. So
excellent. So you get that gorgeous glittery shine. So this is your Angel of Heart option. Again, you've got your workshop on your DVD, you've got your booklets, you've got your elements to have a go, and you've got a really good price, £9.99. That's £199,627. Now that's one option of lesson 3, but your second option of lesson 3 is your gorgeous delicate lace. And this is pretty, because this, I can imagine this being extended along a piece of furniture.
It's
That's
really good
for
borders and you know, lots of different things, and it looks really intricate, but actually it's, again, you are, as you can see here, so you're tracing the pattern, you're transferring the pattern, and then all you're doing is following the instructions, and so you've got all your patterns in there.
Amazing.
And then you're just following the instructions. And that's using the liner brush on this one. You're getting the round brush and the liner brush with your starter kit. So you can see how we break it down. And it's just step by step, and look what you end up with.
Yeah, and they're stunning, aren't they?
Really stunning.
They're absolutely stunning. Love it, love them all. Keep saying it. Love it, love it, love it, love it. If you would love to go for your vintage lace, now this is very popular. Sorry, your delicate lace, very popular. £9.99. That's your price if you'd love to go for that. So remember, remember you've still got, so you've got 3 options really. You've got your angel art, you've got your delicate lace, and you have got your vintage rose. So that one's your 3 options. This, of course, is in your big bundle if you're going for that today. £9.99. Brilliant price. Brilliant price for a full tutorial, full workshop, and learn a new skill set. £199,627. Thank you, Sandra.
You're welcome.
Oh, that's lovely. OK, check out the website. Remember, you've got all the different kits, you've got all the big paints to choose from. You've got the starter kit on its own as well, if you want to go for that. And actually, you know the canal boat one? You've got the canal boat one, because I know it's the first time I've seen that one. That does come with your bonus if you're going for your big option, but you've also got that. What does the canal boat one come with again? I've forgotten. With level 3. So you have got that with level 3 if you want to go for your canal boat as well. So you can get that if you haven't got that already. Just have a look at the website, have a look at all the other goodies that are on there. Right, we've got 10 minutes. Back over to you, Carol.
Okay, so we'll move on to level 3 now.
Fabulous.
So we've showed you level 1 with the dots, level 2 with the daisies, and then level 3, you've got your vintage roses and your canal boat.
Beautiful.
So they're actually exactly the same rose. They're just done in different colours.
Right, OK.
And the canal boat just has some different elements that are traditional to canal boat art.
Yeah.
And so what the canal boat instruction booklet does, it actually takes you through what the traditional colours are. So a lot of people don't realise that there's specific colours. So, for example, I'm going to paint a red canal boat rose here, and that always goes on a brown background.
Right, OK.
So the white roses always go on a pink background.
Ah, really? It's the rules.
It's the rules. And the yellow roses always go on an orange background. And so they're all primary colours, but it's a specific sort of colour palette.
OK.
And so what we do with this is, I've already based this because it's quite boring to watch me just basing in a circle. So this is just sort of based in brown, and I'm doing the red rose. And what I get you to do in the DVD is to imagine that this circle is a little jigsaw. Okay. And what we're going to do is we're going to fill the little jigsaw with comma strokes, and we start off by trying to get 2 comma strokes in a circle around that little
top area. Can you see?
So it's kind of hugging it.
Yeah, and then we don't worry about how many strokes we fill the jigsaw with, but what we do is we just try and keep them nice and tight.
Okay.
And I get you to just come outside the circle and slide each one under the last one. So some people will do thinner comma strokes, and you'll just have, you might have 5 in there.
Yeah. Oh,
in
yeah,
the
that's
bottom,
pretty.
you might have 3 like I have.
Yeah.
And then what we do is we go back with the liner brush. So this is also in your kit.
Yeah.
And this is exactly the same brush, but it's just a lot thinner.
Okay.
So we do the same strokes. So we do comma strokes the same, like that.
Oh yeah, look at that. That is a lot thinner, isn't it? It's
and what
really
we're going
delicate.
to do is we're then just going to put thinner comma strokes inside those.
Lovely. So that gives you that shading, doesn't it?
Yeah. And just gives us a nice...
Oh, that looks really pretty.
And we use the dotting tool to just put a couple of little dots in the centre.
Oh, that's so effective.
And then the traditional canal boat leaf then has these little comma strokes
Just coming in. Oh, that's so gorgeous. And again, it's just the strokes that you've learned.
Yeah, I mean, if you think about the strokes as, because people watch me and they say, oh, he's so clever. But the thing is, nobody has an advantage. So the day I started would be exactly the same as the day you started.
Yeah.
So it really is a case of just getting started.
Yeah,
you
it's
know?
just doing it, isn't it?
And then how much time you're prepared to put into practicing. So, for example,
that's stunning.
if you were learning to ride a bike, you know, and you practice for 15 minutes a day, you're going to come on pretty quick.
Yeah.
If you, at the side of just doing it once a month, and this is exactly the same.
The more you give, the more you're going to get out of it.
Yeah, 15 minutes a day you stroke, and because we use the same stroke for so many different things.
Yeah.
You just think about it as like learning to write. You use the letter A in so many different words.
Yeah, yeah.
But you don't have to practice it every time you do it. Once you've practiced it, you just know how to do it.
Yeah. And I love the fact that your kits, we build on what we've learnt.
Yeah.
You know, you're not forgetting a skill. You don't you don't learn Spanish and then never say it again. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're actually learning the skill level, and then you're repeating it, and then you're repeating it. Because that's the only way it actually sticks in, isn't it? To repeat and repeat and repeat, and use it in different ways, get different variations from it, and obviously use it with each. So each skill level you use, you'll just bring it with you to your next course, to your next class.
Yeah.
And then learn all the different. That is fabulous. That's so quick, Carol.
Yeah. And as you say, we're just building on each skill each time. And
I'm just a bit worried. Sorry, Carol. 5 minutes.
Oh,
sorry.
Yes,
I'm a bit worried about time then, because I know that it's flying.
And so for the vintage rose, which is exactly the same skills but just different colours, we're just going to add something else to this, and this is side loading. So this is a level 3, and instead of tipping, we side load the brush.
Right, okay.
And then what we do is exactly the same as I've just done for the canal boat. We put 2 little comma strokes around there.
Super.
And then we imagine it's a little jigsaw.
And the white's on the outside, so you move the brush.
Always on the outside, and it gives us that little highlight.
I love that.
And in the DVD, I get you to practice without trying a highlight to begin with, so that you're not trying to do too many things at once.
That looks so effective.
And really do ensure that you're just building one step at a time.
Yeah.
Because that's the best way to learn.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, just one step, just learn something well, and then build on it. Build your next step from there.
Oh,
because, as you said, these things you will keep using anyway. You keep using them over and over again.
Yeah. That's stunning, Carol.
And I am biased, but our kits are amazing.
Yeah, they are. I'm not biased, but your kits are amazing. They are amazing. I've learnt from your kits, from doing absolutely no painting of this school whatsoever. And actually, being a fail in art, I failed in art, but this is the kind of thing that actually taught me, and that actually allowed me to create things like this. It is just fabulous.
And I mean, you say about you failing in art. To be fair, I think most people did.
Yeah.
And that's why I believe if this type of art were taught in schools, we would all be artists.
Me too. If they'd have asked me to do this rather than try and get me to paint a cactus. Cactus. No wonder I failed.
Also, the beauty with this as well, it doesn't have to be perfect. You know, and it would lose its charm if it was absolutely precise, you know, and that's the beauty about folk art.
Yeah, I just think it's so beautiful. But what I love about it, the skills are so transferable. I mean, I've gone from obviously the beautiful little hearts right up to, you know, a piece of homeware. And this is the thing, you can pick things up like this for next to nothing.
Absolutely.
Can't you? And look at that. So that, again, those skills that you've literally just learned on that heart, transferring those over your teapot, and you're going to base, so something like this, the little teapot, you can use those big chalky paints on the base, and then obviously paint over the top of it. That does look absolutely beautiful. Can you show me that? Sorry. You were hidden. How could you hide it? That's so cool.
It's a jam jar, I know.
You can see because it's a bit battered.
It's battered but lovely. Is that why we're hidden?
Not really. I think it's quite nice a bit battered, isn't it?
I do.
But again, you can. That's the chalk paints that have just been painted straight on the glass. Really, we were a bit naughty. We should have sealed it with the wax. With the wax.
You'd have sealed. So you'd have sealed that with the antiquing wax, would you?
Yes.
Yeah, the antique and wax or the cream wax.
Right.
And then that would have protected it.
Right. Is that clear then? The cream wax is clear.
Yeah.
So that'll protect it beautifully.
Yes.
Right. Fabulous. Now, if you do want to call for that, that's 368524. Any of those. That is your biggie. I highly recommend you biggie because you have got that. A, you've got your £15 saving. B, you have got your 2 flexi buys as well. 368524. That's your item number. So you're back at 11, aren't you?
We are.
What you're showing us at 11, Carol? How many seconds have we got?
Whatever anybody wants.
20. Sorry.
Whatever.
Me a piece. Oh.
Whatever the producer wants, we'll show them.
That's fabulous. So, email him, what do you want?
Yes.
We'll try and fit it in. Thank you very much, ladies. I'm so pleased I had your first show back on Hochanda for ages.
That's good.
Stay tuned, but check your baskets out. Coming up next, we have got fabrics with the Mill Shop online. We've then got that beautiful one-day special, and then you've got a tonic addressable weekend. Wow. Crafting Market is available now.
Hello, I'm Phil Martin. I'm a member of the Creative Expressions team. Sentimentally Yours is my brand of photopolymer and rubber stamps, and I also have my paper pads and Cosmic Shimmer products that coordinate perfectly. I'm really looking forward to seeing you all on Hochanda, so please join me for my shows where I can share some of my hints and tips with you.
Hi, I'm Hayley from Craft Yourself Silly, and we're really excited to still be working with you guys here on Hochanda. We were there from the very, very beginning, and we're still bringing you lots of really exciting soft crafts. We design and manufacture all of our kits and all of our fabrics here in the UK, and we love bringing them to you. So if you're an experienced sewer or you're just starting out in soft crafts and sewing, join us. There's tips and fabrics for everybody. Make sure you don't miss our shows and come and craft yourself silly on Hochanda.
Hi, I'm Paul Church from Clarity Stamp. I've been fortunate enough to turn my hobby into a career and joined Clarity Stamp in January 2016. My background has always been in crafting, and I enjoy making things and sharing things. That's what crafting's all about for me, making things and sharing with others, and also learning all the time. At Clarity Stamp, we bring you a wide range of products, from stamps, stencils, groovy, and pergamano. And the great thing about that is that it covers crafters from all different aspects. So whether you're into stamping, stenciling, parchment craft, we've got it covered at Clarity Stamp. So I hope you can tune in and join the Clarity team on Hochanda.
Hello and welcome. It's lovely to have your company. You are joining us at the Hochanda, the home of hobbies, crafts and arts. I nearly forgot them when it was a home of. Yeah. Bad start, isn't it? What is it, the home of? It is lovely to have your company. We are joined now, Joel, this morning as well. And do you know, it's always lovely when you come in, Joel. Your sets are brilliant.
Thank you very much. Yeah, we do like to make it a little bit different, a little bit quirky.
Yeah, you go for it, you go for it. It's funny, actually, because I saw you. Which show was it? It was NEC, wasn't it?
It was, yeah.
And I was walking past and I didn't realise it was Joe. Hey, it's a good job. And I'm going, oh,
you probably heard me.
No. I saw the product, but I didn't realise it was you. I didn't hear you. I saw the product, so I was going, oh, that's lovely.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
I remember,
phew. But then I realised it were you guys. Yeah. But you bring some beautiful products. And the mill shop, I mean, you've been doing fabrics and things for years.
Have,
that's what
the mill shop online we really do. Yeah, we like to bring something different.
Yeah.
All our fabrics, obviously, curtain weight, upholstery weight, all sorts, and obviously now the crafting market.
Yeah.
But we like to show people that you can really transfer fabrics through any medium, and they can be used for all sorts of projects as well.
I think it's fantastic. And it's an online, you do an online store, but do you do lots of the big shows as well?
We have started to, as you know, you've seen us at the NEC. We're doing all sorts of different shows now, so it's very much a busy mill shop online, but yeah, we're trying to get us out there as well.
Excellent, so people will see you there as well.
They are indeed.
As well as here at Hochanda, of course. Now, brand new today, look at him. I'm going to have to pick him up.
Yeah, do so.
Poor thing. I do love his kennel. I must admit, his kennel's
It's good. I had fun making that. Yeah, I did.
I can tell you need to do the big shows because your sets are ace. But yeah, Stitch the dog, he is really cute.
Great. I did find it was quite apt this morning when I bumped into you in the car park and you had your dogs with you, and I thought, there's an omen here. Here's little Stitch. Let's introduce him.
I know, my dog's running wild. They came to greet you, didn't they?
They did, yeah.
Yeah, I know, right. He is really, really sweet. Is he easy to make?
He is, yeah. It's a new kit that we've designed exclusively for Hochanda.
Oh,
my daughter Lily gave me lots of input on this, so as she always does, this is our crafting moment. So hopefully she's at school, or on the way to school.
Yeah, if she's not, that's a bad start.
But so we wanted to bring something different, something a little kit that you can all make, very easy to make. We're going to show in the demos all the different things that you can do and how to create the little stitch.
Fabulous. And you do get, within the kit, you do get full instructions.
You do, yeah. We've got the little instructions as well. Anything you need in the kit is there, from the wadding to your little thread, your buttons, your needle, and obviously your fabric choices.
Wonderful. So, if your Lily was giving input, was she also helping make? Is it something
Yes, yeah, very much so.
And how old's your Lily?
She's 8. I had to think there, didn't I? Don't say the wrong age.
That's brilliant. So, great for getting kids involved.
Yeah, massively.
But beautiful little, that is really, really cute as a gift for one of kids, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a really good kit. Comes in a nice little box as well, so it's all ready to go, so even as a gift, like you say.
Yeah, I love it. So, everything you need, and a really good price, $11.99. Maybe this is going to be the first sewing kit that you ever do. The fabrics are gorgeous. Now, you've got some alternatives. I love this.
Yeah.
This fabric is just beautiful. That's gorgeous,
my favourite,
isn't it? This is nice.
Yeah, the haberdashery one, that one. That's actually a haberdashery option.
Yeah.
So
with the dots, stunning. And as you say, you've got absolutely everything. It's good as well because not only is it, if this is a beginner or if it's a quick make, if you're already a sewer, but if you are a beginner, it's getting used to different fabrics as well.
It is, yeah, and there's also not just sewing involved, so there is the beautiful fuser web that we use a lot, that people know me for. So we use all those elements, and it's for any ability, it really is.
If you want fuser web, we do have that. Check that out online because we have got it on our website. However, if you'd love this kit, really, really cute, brilliant price, only $11.99 if you're part of a Chanda Freedom, and Chanda Freedom members don't pay any postage. And a neat, nice, easy mate, but really bonny. I know it isn't $369. I'm utterly making that up. $693. See what I did there? $334. Now £14.99 if you're not a Chanda Freedom. Okay, that's your first one. So that's your haberdashery option.
That's right. Yeah.
You've got options. Look, this is brilliant. This is brilliant.
So we move along.
Yeah, and it even says it behind me. Just thought of everything. So, you've got your haberdashery. That's the option you were just saying. Obviously, with all these kits, you're still getting all the elements.
You get every
extras.
element, yeah. So the elements all stay the same. We put a little thread that complements the fabric as well.
Fabulous.
Okay, and the buttons as well, they complement the fabric.
Fabulous.
So we do all that for you.
Everything matches properly. So you've got haberdashery. The next one that we've got is a beautiful poppet. I love your display, by the way. It's cool. So with your poppet, look at this. So you've got that lovely green. You've got the polka dot red, which is theirs, and the poppy fabric. Do you know what? That actually reminds me of the faux kit that we've just been doing.
Yeah, it does actually. It's got that sort of styling, hasn't it? Yeah.
Yeah,
I do like the
lovely.
poppy. It's nice.
That is beautiful. I'd like to see all of these made up. I think they'd look fantastic.
Well, that'd
really
be great
cool.
to see the viewers make some up and send some pictures in, really. And that's what I think what it's about, so we can see what people are making.
Me too. I'm really nosy. The next one that we've got is beautiful floral. Again, different colour palettes, different styles, which is fantastic because you've got something for everybody. I love that colour of green. That is beautiful.
Real sort of sage green, isn't it?
Yeah, and it just picks out. You've got it in the florals there. Really, really pretty. The next one, a little bit of flower power.
Yeah, this is Lily's favourite.
Is it?
Yeah, she's stuck this everywhere. You'll see on my glue sticks, everything. She's stuck it all around the house, so she does like this one.
Good on you, Lily. That is just beautiful.
Yeah, it's nice.
Yeah, I can imagine that's a little girl's flower power. Yeah, I can imagine, because it's got that bright pink in it as well. Stunning. You've then got nursery. The nursery is cute because you've got that lovely polka dot, but then look at that. So you've got the little cats, you've got piggies. I like how they're all sort of poking their heads or the bums.
They are, aren't they? Yeah, just to see what's going on.
Yeah, that's really cute. So that's your nursery. You've then got the beautiful bicycle, and I like this, completely different. So made up for a little dog. That's going to look really, really effective.
The bicycle's really nice as well. So we try and do a range, so there's something for everybody. Yeah. You know, every sort of choice, every sort of options there. So there's a good colour range as well.
Yeah. There is a really good colour range. Next one. Now, this is my favourite, the vintage. And you were saying this is one of your most popular. Now, this is a bit different because they've all been your cottons, haven't they?
Yeah, they're all 100% cotton. So all those designs up to the bicycle are 100% cotton. This is 100% linen.
Stunning.
This is one of our favourite fabrics. I know a lot of your Hochanda viewers love the vintage range that we do. So we've brought it in the kit form as well.
Beautiful. It feels good. That is going to make a fantastic little dog,
that real vintage sort of look, real quirky.
Yeah, that is cool. And it feels gorgeous. If you want fat quarters, they're down there at the bottom. So if you do want this vintage... bottom of the screen.
It's not on the floor. No, we didn't put them on the floor, did we?
Oh, Sash, that's funny. Meow. Move where you point. If you want the vintage, the details are at the bottom of your screen. For your fat quarters, I'll be showing you them in a second anyway. £11.99, 812368. I'm making numbers up in this hour. 812358. Oh. And then last but by no means least, your butterfly garden. Now, this is different as well.
This is different, yeah. I mean, we've got the sort of lighter weight 100% cottons, but again, this is a heavier heavier weight cotton. So again, it looks lovely on the stitch project, but also as your fat quarter bundle, because it's a heavier weight, you can do all sorts of projects from cushion fronts to upholstering a little chair, as well as making your crafting kits.
Amazing. So it'll sew up easy for the crafting kits. It sews fine. Fabulous. And again, really nice colour tones. Okay, it's getting busier and busier. If you do want any of these, you've got a choice, and that's lovely. Something to fit, completely fit in with your decor, fit in with somebody's personal choice. If you know a little girl who's going to love flowers, then you've got the option. Now, £11.99 is your price for Hochanda Freedom members. No postage, Freedom members. 693334 is your item number. £14.99 if you're not Hochanda Freedom members. Now check the website out, hochanda.com. With the website, of course, you are going to see all the other goodies that we've got on the show, like the fat quarters. The fat quarter kits, highly recommend going for them, because you do get your fat quarter. You've also got your pom-poms. So you have got your little pom-pom sort of thing. I'll explain it better. Yeah, that isn't a good explanation at all. But you have got your length of pom-poms as well, and it is really, really beautiful, because obviously you get a bigger piece of those fabrics. If you'd love to go for those, only £11.99, so really good prices. Trim, that's the word I'm after. Trim. If you would like to go for them, again, £11.99. 812358 is your item number. Fits in with me dress.
It does, doesn't it? Yeah, no, you're going to cuddle that now, aren't you?
Of course I am.
Yeah, you're feeling quite at home.
Lucky we get it back. I like shows with soft toys.
Yeah.
Makes me really happy.
I generally find them dotted around my house as well. Where did I put it? Oh, Lily's room.
Yeah, I bet Lily and the samples. I bet that can be a lethal combination. OK, so let's see, where do we start?
Right, so at the Mill Shop Online, we thought we'd create the lovely stitch. Yeah. So we thought we'd make it nice and simple. So we've got your full instructions in the kit itself. Okay, fabulous. So there's step-by-step instructions there that come with it as well. There's some handy little hints in there, because you always find when you're making it yourself, you think that'd be a bit easier. Yeah. So we try and sort of put those hints in there as well.
Yeah, that's really good. And because you have actually made it, you've gone through the process, that allows you to sort of tweak things.
That's right, yeah. From start to finish, we've worked at things. The first demo ones probably weren't as good as Stitch, to be honest with you, but we got them in the end. Yeah. So what we're going to do in your pack as well, we're just going to run through the sort of order that you do it and how you sort of make the elements for making stitch. So you get your pattern. Your pattern's in there as well, so your cutting pattern. What you'll find on there, it tells you how many of each piece that you need. Okay, so for example, the head, we need 2 for front and back. Okay, so we're going to cut one of these out. Just use paper scissors on this one. Don't do as my son tried to do the other day and picked up my scissors to try and cut his homework. My fabric scissors, I wasn't happy.
You shouldn't leave them out, just saying. Hide those.
That's right, I know. Well, you've seen my scissors, they are a bit of a dangerous weapon.
They are, they are actually, they're ridiculous. At least they were doing his own work.
There, that's true. So we've got our elements there. I've chosen the floral design, actually. I like the floral design with the green that you liked.
Yeah, I think that's absolutely gorgeous.
So we've cut all our components out. Okay, and then we're going to put our components on so we can then cut it out of the fabric itself.
Wonderful.
We can put a little pin through there while we're cutting, but I actually find just a glue stick, really, really simple, a nice little handy hint. Okay. Just dab it on.
So not covering it, just a bit
just a cheap glue stick.
And will that not leave any residue?
No.
Oh, that's fab.
I've experimented with it quite a few times.
Brilliant.
So we're going to put that on there.
And do you squidge them up? Do you need to leave any...
As you can see, that's the size you get in your kit. So you've got plenty of room.
Yeah, you have.
So you don't have to sort of squash them all in, because sometimes it's tricky to cut out.
Yeah. With the... Do you need seam allowance? That's the word I'm after.
No, not at all.
Wonderful.
The pattern actually is designed for all that, so it takes that all in account. So we're actually cutting the actual pattern side itself.
Excellent. Okay.
What you will find though, that on all the patterns themselves, they've got a little symbol of iron.
Yeah.
Okay, and they're elements that we'll use shortly. We keep to one side. Okay.
Right.
So we're going to cut one piece out. I would actually use my usual scissors, but somebody sneakily put these in a box last time I was on the show. These beautiful scissors from Tonic Studios, and so I'm gonna. Sorry, scissors, don't offend you. These scissors from Tonic Studios that are available are actually really good. And we're fabric people.
So you know your
everybody
stuff.
at work, we use it. We cut hundreds of meters every day. I highly recommend these.
That's good.
Absolutely
because,
brilliant.
If you didn't like...
Sorry, scissors.
And they are very portable, those
they
ones.
Are,
Whereas those, they're a bit dangerous. They're not dangerous. If you do want the Tonic scissors, you see, this is it. If you are doing a lot of fabric, if you know your stuff, you know if it's a good product. We have got those Tonic scissors. Do check those out. They're a why not deal. In fact, I mean, it is a massive saving if you're a Hochanda Freedom member. That price has dropped to £26 and 24 pence. It's 174,771, down from 34.99. And a lot more easy to handle.
They are nice. They're really nice weight as well. So I've cut my basic shape out.
Okay.
So I'm then just going to trim it up. Like I say, the template itself is the perfect size for doing it. Okay.
Yeah.
And as you can see, I'm just going to pull that straight off. I feel nothing there.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Just a little dab of your glue stick.
Cool.
Nice cheap glue stick. So that's one of our components there. Obviously, here's some I've made earlier.
Hey.
So all your little components that you do. So mark them all out on your fabric first.
Okay.
And like I said before, the ones with the iron elements on, we keep to one side because we'll need our fuser web for
Right, okay.
And we know
so
our
you cut those off separate?
Just keep them to one side because we're going to use them to mark again on our fuser web. So the fuser web, which I know a lot of people know me for because I use it a lot.
You're getting a bit of a reputation.
I am,
for this,
Mr. Fuser Web with this. The fuser web itself comes in the pack.
Right.
Obviously, we do sell it as well in 2 metre pieces.
Ta-da!
Okay. But what we're going to do with this, we're going to mark our iron-on pieces. So the elements that say iron-on. We're going to mark them on there as well.
Now, I've noticed on the fuser web you've got like the shiny side, if you will. Can you see it's got a little shine? I presume that's the adhesive, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like a Gore-Tex almost.
Yeah. And so it's the opposite side.
So the opposite side. So the paper side that we're feeling, we're going to get our templates with the iron on, and we're going to stick them on there, and we're going to draw around with my... I like to use a biro. I find it a little bit easier on here, because if you're using like a felt tip pen, it smudges a little bit, or even a pencil. So at least you can see a little bit easier. So I've got my little ear there. Okay, I'm going to take my paper scissors.
Yes, well done you.
And I'm going to cut this shape out.
Okay. And that... Yeah, I'm just looking at your pattern.
That's all right.
I like it because it is nice and easy, isn't it?
It is. It's about 2 hours in total from start to finish. Okay, but it's a really nice little project.
And he is cute.
Okay, so we've got our element, our fuser web. We've got our fabric pieces that we've cut out. Okay, so we're then going to stick them together. Okay, with the fuser web. So it is ready. So when we've got all the components together, I like to do it all together in one piece.
Yeah,
but for the benefit of today, because it'll take quite a while, we'll do a couple of the elements there.
So with the fuser web, do you need just a hot iron? You don't need a steam iron, do you?
No, just a normal, as you can see, just a standard iron.
Yeah.
Okay, apply your heat straight on top. Okay, as much or as little as you want. You'll start to see it sticking.
Yeah.
Okay, sometimes you need to do a little bit more, but generally it sticks pretty good. And then we're going to peel it off. There's the money shot, isn't it?
Yeah.
The fillet bit. Here we go. He's got it.
Yay!
Okay. So that's peeling off.
And that's all sticky.
So that's all ready for sticking on our next section.
Fantastic.
Okay.
So that easy.
It is that easy.
This is why, you see, your fuser web, this is why it's always really busy. If you do want your 2 metres of fuser web singularly, I'm dying to try and twirl it. If you do want your fuser web, it's there at the bottom of the screen for you. It's 083181 is your item number. Just £9.99 is your price there. That is always really popular if you'd love to go for that. So if you have run out, then you know what to do. Check your baskets out. Okay, John.
Right, so we've got our first piece there. Okay, as you can see, you just about see it's got that Gore-Tex, the sort of glue side to it. So in your little kit itself, you've got this little padding. Okay, we'll have a look.
Oh, I like
this
that.
is to make the ears a little bit stiffer. As you can see on Stitch's ears, they're nice and stiff.
Yeah, they are.
So they're not a floppy ear.
Yeah,
they're
no,
nice, stiff
they're nice and
So this is like a bonded interlining, okay?
Oh, wow.
So that's in your kit as well.
I've never seen that before.
It's a great little product. It can be used from all sorts of different things, from, you know, bag linings and all sorts. So it's really, really good.
And do you always work on the fluffy side?
The fluffy side, yeah, because it's a finished side. So it's a lining side, and that's your internal side.
Right, okay. Could you use it the other way about if you wanted the fluffy side on the outside?
If you were ironing, obviously that would pull off.
Yeah,
so I'd recommend using the other side.
Right.
But we've got our ear, okay, and we're going to stick our ear down.
And because it's got your bonder, it's going to stick straight away.
It's going to stick straight away.
Even to the fluffy stuff?
Even to the fluffy stuff.
So does this stick to everything?
I've made blind helmets out of it.
Really?
I've actually experimented with a cushion template that we was talking about earlier.
Yeah.
So it's that strong, it really is.
Wow.
Linens, cottons, all sorts of things.
So really, really
even your
handy.
trousers.
Yeah, all your mending.
Yeah.
All your mending. So again, it is there for you if you'd like to get hold of that. Okay.
Okay, so the next section, I've already put a little bit of fusel web on the inner ear. So it's all labelled up on your diagrams. Okay, and then the inner ear is going on there, and we'll get our iron again.
Perfect.
Nice and easy.
Little ears. Oh, and the fabrics go together beautifully. Okay. See, so if he wants a different ear, it's nice and warm as well.
It is nice and warm, isn't it?
Look, and the colours go together beautiful, Joe.
They do, yeah. We spend a lot of time with our fabrics at the Mill Shop Online. We're fabric people, you know, from curtains to upholstery, now to crafts. So we spend a lot of time with the designs, with the colours, the feel, the weight, because it's what we do and it's our passion.
Yeah,
so it's,
and the weight is lovely. I mean, these are really nice cotton. They must be lovely to work with as well when you're sewing and things.
They're really, really nice.
Yeah,
these are a lighter weight cotton, so they can be used for dressmaking, quilting as well. You know, the fat quarters, which are perfect for your quilting.
Yeah, they're gorgeous. Now, if you would like our fantastic brand new today, it is Little Stitch. You can get him in loads of different colours. The choice is yours. Easy to make, but really, really cute. Brilliant gift idea. Brilliant for getting someone into sewing as well. £11.99 is your price there. And that's if you are a Freedom member, which means you don't have to pay any postage. 693334, that's your item number. Now, if you're not already a Freedom member, it's dead easy to join. For Freedom members, you are going to get, for me, it's all about your delivery. The standard delivery. Because it means you're not paying postage on any of your parcels. Sorry. So if you do want to go for a Freedom member, it's 8888888. It's only £6.97, and that is for a month. Obviously, you do get other things. It's not just no postage, but the no postage for me is the one. You get your discounts, you get your badge, you get your monthly newsletter as well. It's definitely worth it, especially if you're buying from our craft price drop, because that you end up buying so many different parcels. Anyway, check that out, Hochanda Freedom. Okay, I'm going to remind you of those colour options for our lovely Little Stitch, and then we'll meet our Joe to see the fat quarters. So, first of all, you have got the haberdashery. This is the one that you see Little Stitch in. So that is, see, that would be lovely for, I don't know if you want to hear this, Stitch, but you'd make a good pincushion. Oh, is that cruel? Oh, Stitch, I know, sorry. But he would, because he's got all the stitchy things, because it's haberdashery. Oh, he's falling out with me now, he's going to bite me. But because he's nice and squidgy, sorry, Stitch. So, you've got your haberdashery option. That's your first option. You've got your dots. You've got that beautiful fabric, almost a third of the stock has gone. The next one is a lovely poppy. I really like this. I like it because it's really nice and bright, is that poppy. I think that's gorgeous. Can you imagine Little Stitch in the poppy fabric? That's going to look so pretty. You've then got the beautiful floral. You've just seen Joe using the floral. That gorgeous sage green. Adore that. So I'd love a dress in that. I think that would be absolutely stunning. And then obviously you've got your florals to match it. And then we have got the beautiful flower power even. That is a proper girly one, isn't it? Nice, bright, and your beautiful flowers there. Look at that. That's stunning. The nursery one, I like the nursery. That's really different, isn't it? Look how cute it is. I just think that's so cool. Look at the little piggy tails. So sweet. So you've got your gorgeous nursery. We've then got, we've then got the bicycle. Nearly took it all out. We've then got the bicycle. Again, absolutely adorable. With your dotty fabric as well, which is lovely. I am laughing because our Matt, right? Our Matt, he normally does his trip, okay? He comes in and does comedy trip, but this time he took it to another level, did a comedy fall and roll. Matt, you could be a stuntman. Matt's up for next James Bond, I think. We should see that, Matt. We should see that. Anyway, Matt is coming up with you later. It'll be a bit mucky, though, because you've been rolling around on the floor. So we have got the bicycle. We're then moving on to the gorgeous vintage, my favourite. You have got the linen. I think that stitch in the linen is going to look amazing. Look at that. I love that. I love that. I'd like a bag in that. And then you've got, last but not least, you've got the butterfly garden. Remember, this is your heavier weight, so this is the one that you can be using for all sorts. This is going to be brilliant for your upholstery as well. We've got a chair over there, actually, that's been covered in this. I'm dying to see Joe do some upholstery. But you have got your butterfly garden. Now, this is getting busier and busier. Only £11.99 for a Hochanda Freedom. And, of course, you do not need to pay postage because you're a Freedom member. That's for our lovely little stitch. 693334. That's your item number. Obviously, you can check everything out on the website. If you are going for a stitch, you're getting absolutely everything you need. That's all the fabric. That's the fuser web. That's even the toy stuffing. Literally everything you need. You'll just need a needle. Well, no, you've even got a needle. It is absolutely everything you need. You've got the cotton there, you've got the buttons. See, as a little gift, that is just so cost-effective, and it looks really, really cute when it's finished. Brilliant for beginners. It's exquisite. 693334. You can order on the website. That is hochanda.com. You can ring us 01733602000. Please remember, if you've got any questions, email instudio@hochanda.com. Because we would love to hear from you. Okay, then, sorry, I'm giggling again. Our day's running round. So Dee didn't expect to have a workout as well at 8 a.m. OK, we've been talking about fat quarters, and we're going to show you these in a minute because these are shiny and lovely. But first of all, we'll go through the fat quarter bundles with the pom-pom trim.
With the pom-pom trim, yeah. We've got to have a bit of a favourite of mine. I do like a pom-pom trim.
Do you?
Don't tell my friends that, though, so...
They've just heard you say it on telly, Joe. You're doomed. They're all going to be taking mickey out of you at pub. With this one and your pom-pom trim, what do you get in the fat quarters?
Well, in the actual bundle itself, so you get your 3 fat quarters, so the same as the stitch kit. We've produced them in a fabric bundle.
Beautiful.
So you get 3 fat quarters, so you get your haberdashery, your dotty, and you're plain sort of a linen natural, and then a pom-pom trim, 2 metres. I'm going to say pom-pom a lot now, aren't I?
So why are you so fascinated with your pom-pom trim?
I don't know, I think you can use it for all sorts, from table mats, for fringes, from lampshades, all sorts of goodies. It's a really good...
it feels nice as well. Do you know, it's so different getting it within a kit.
Yeah, well, we thought we'd throw something different. You know, for your crafters as well, you can use it on your cards, you can really embellish lots of things.
Yeah, and obviously with this, the colour palettes work.
They do.
You know, you put your pom-pom trim, so the colours all work together beautifully. Now, that is your first bundle. Only $11.99, so again, a really good price.
Really good value, yeah.
For your fat quarters.
Ah, look, here you go, some pom-pom trim.
Pom-pom trim. That's actually the linen that's coming up. Not linen. That's the vintage.
Yeah,
I adore
that.
Range,
yeah, it's nice, that bundle.
With your pom-pom trim.
And
actually, on the back, I'm going to mention that because what's this stuff?
This is table protector, so a heat-resistant table protector. We've had it before on Hochanda.
Right.
It's really popular. At the Mill Shop online, we sell lots of it. It's a great product, but we've now introduced a black and a brown as well as the white.
Excellent.
So it will stop the heat from your table. Great for making mats, for table runners, and for crafting mats as well. So if you're using your iron where you fuse the web, then we can use a table protector.
That's really good. If you do want the table protector, you've got ½ a metre there. As Joe said, we've got the different colours as well now. Only £9.99, and of course, that's the kind of thing that you can make, loads of them. Right, we'll show you the rest of your fat quarters. So moving on to the poppet. That's beautiful. Yeah. That's so bright.
It does look lovely in a dress. We've had some made up in a dress. It's really, really nice.
It reminds me like your 50s dress.
Yeah, it's nice, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
But you
can
get
imagine like that's your main dress, and then that could be like the top half or a sash around your waist. That'd look stunning. Yep, want that. It's a dress. That is gorgeous. And again, you've got your
pom-pom trim.
Pom-pom trim, which would look gorgeous on your dress as well.
Yeah, it would indeed.
That's really pretty, really pretty. So that's your second option. That's your pom-pom. The next one is your floral. So this is the one that you're working with, that beautiful shade of green.
The green's really nice, because sometimes with greens, I know greens and blues are tricky to get a nice sort of shade, but it really complements the two together. So you've got the green in the flower, and you've got the dotty there, and again that sort of linen look, and your pom-pom trim, so your 3 fat quarters there in the bundle.
Beautiful. Again, that is your floral collection. The next one, favourite.
Lily's favourite.
Yeah, little Lily's favourite, and this is just so bright and cheerful, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, it's the dark mornings, I think we need a bit of fabric like this.
Good grief, we do, yeah. So what's Lily made out of this? Has she got all sorts?
What hasn't she made?
Really?
Yeah, there's all sorts. There's little scraps of it around our house. So yeah, she makes.
And has she been using the pom-pom trim as well?
She does, yeah. She does like pom-pom trim.
Yeah, I bet. I bet you could put that around a kid's bed, let alone anything else. Okay, so that is your flower power. If you want to go for that really, really beautiful, bright and cheery. The next one, I must admit, that is just so fun.
Yeah, it's good fun, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. And the blue's beautiful that you've teamed up with this one.
Like a peacock blue almost. Yeah. So it's really vibrant colours.
This is another really cheerful one, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
And yeah, really, really cute. So you've got cats and pigs. Of course you have.
Why not?
Cats and pigs. And then you have got the pom-pom trim, and this time in white. So if you're going for a few of these, you're going to get lots of colour variations there. So that's the nursery option that we've got. The next one, the bicycle. I like this. Now, I've seen you bring bicycle before.
Yeah.
I think it's really different.
It is different, and I think it's, suitable for all sorts of projects. It's just a really fun design, very neutral.
Yes.
I really like it because it's a crisp design as well.
Yeah, it could be quite stylised, depending how you use it. And the pom-pom trim this time is the black, which obviously coordinates beautifully. Fabulous. That's your bicycle option. My favourite, though, of course, the vintage. This is the most popular. I bet this goes again and again and again, doesn't it?
It's been really, really good. We keep it exclusive for Hochanda, so it's only for all you lovely Hochanda viewers, okay? You've got your 3 fat quarters there, you've got the wine labels, you've got a nice plain black linen. Yeah. Okay, and then the cotton reels.
That's lovely.
So the vintage cotton reels there, and obviously
black pom-poms.
Black pom-pom trim.
That's beautiful. The black in linen looks gorgeous, doesn't it? Linen's just got such a nice feel to it. It's stunning, is that? Yeah, I like that.
It's nice.
I can imagine this. This is great for your mixed media, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
Decorating books and things.
Very much so. If you're doing a little notice board, we've made notice boards, cushions. There's all sorts of little things that you can do. I think there's some cushions coming your way.
I think Dee is possibly behind me. Thanks, Miss Dee. C. Oh, yeah, they're nice.
OK, so there's enough in your fat quarter to make a front of your cushion, whether it's an 18-inch or a 16-inch pad, but just look really, really nice, really soft linen as well.
That's stunning, absolutely stunning. If you want the cushion pads, so we have got those on the show, actually, so if you do want to get your fat quarters and then put your cushion pads as well, it's a really nice idea, because then you've got the full kit, really, and they're really nice to decorate, aren't they?
They are, yeah.
Handy,
I mean, we can
embellish
them as well. There's no reason why we can't use our pom-pom trim.
Of course.
So we can put that in there as well.
You and your pom-pom trim.
Apologies.
If you do want your cushions, the details are just there at the bottom. That's your cushion pads, £11.99 for 2 of those, and they are polyester. That's 241652. If you do want this beautiful vintage linen, that's there for you. I'll give our D those. That's stunning. Really like them. Thanks, Dee. If you'd like those, you need to get those. Favourite. Last but not least, the butterfly garden. So again, now we can really feel the weight difference.
Yeah, you can feel the weight difference. So it is 100% cotton again. It's a better weight to it. Okay, really, again, we've worked on the colours here. So really striking colours, but they're really suitable for upholstery as well. For light upholstery, so a chair pad or anything really that you want to use for, but they're just a nice weight. They actually wash really well.
Really?
Okay. I always recommend something on a heavier weight cotton to put it on a 30-degree wash first. It just softens it a little bit, and it takes any shrinkage out. I've experimented with this and there's been no shrinkage in it.
That's brilliant.
So, but I do recommend that colder wash.
Okay. Just to make it,
just to make it a bit softer, any shrinkage in there.
Superb. And of course, pom-poms. And this time that beautiful pink, and it's a lovely pink. I'll take that off, it's a little bit of cotton. Beautiful pink there to go with it. Okay, if you do want to go for that busy as well, now your fat quarters, you've got so many different options. The choice is yours. 812358 is your item number, saving £3 for those. £11.99. Now the organza. When you get yours, your organza is going to come like this. So again, really, really beautiful. You're getting a lot, aren't you?
You get a lot, yeah. You get 4 half-metre pieces of organza. Okay, you can see on the stand here, this is the actual size of the organza piece that you get.
Wow.
So it's a 54-inch width organza.
Yeah.
Okay, it is stunning. The colours are great. You can use them for all sorts. We're going to show you some pom-poms shortly. In a different sort of pom-pom.
All the pom-poms. Right, look at these colours. Organza, there's something just a little bit magical, a little bit princess about this.
It is, isn't it?
I bet your Lily loves the organza as well.
Oh, yeah, we've got this all around her room now.
Yeah,
so.
Yeah, I bet, because it's fabulous. Then it's kind of got an iridescent look to it.
It has, yeah, different lights, different colours.
Yeah, because
really nice.
that one, I mean, it's very pink, but then I can see the blue coming through. And it's like, is the blue actually within it, or is it picking up? It don't matter, because it's fabulous. It looks like water. This is gorgeous as well. That green, because that looks like it's got a bit of a blue to it.
It does. So this is the jewel collection. So you get the 4 colours in the jewel collection.
Beautiful.
So all 4 colours in your little pack.
So all 4 of them are this one, of course.
There we go.
So because it's a jewel one, that's why you get those fantastic
so you
jewel
get
tones.
nice in there. So the sort of jewel look of rubies and you know, emeralds and things like that.
Princess dresses. So that's your jewel collection if you want to go for that. And again, you're getting big pieces of organza there. Fantastic price for $11.99. So that's your first option. What's the next option?
Then you've got the natural option.
Oh, lovely.
So obviously that wedding season is kicking in, and you've got Valentine's coming up. So we know the wedding season's kicking in.
Yeah.
Great for different projects as well. And we'll show you with the little organza pom-poms and little ribbons and all sorts of things.
Yeah.
But real
the organza pom-poms would be beautiful for decorations for weddings, wouldn't they?
Yeah, they look lovely. They really
and especially if you're sticking diamantes on and things.
Yes. Yeah.
There you go. So that's your next one. So that's your naturals. And then last but by no means least,
we've got the pastel.
Lovely.
So a little bit more muted, with all subtle colours, but again, real vibrant colours.
That's lovely. Dee whacking me with a pom-pom. Oh, Dee. Now then, that's really pretty.
It's cute, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. And you've mixed it up, haven't you, with material?
Yeah. We'll show you how to create one shortly. Okay, so I've used some of the pastel organza.
Yeah.
Okay, and then I've also used, I think, the purple dotty.
Yes.
So I've cut strips of that to make some pom-poms, and it just sort of brings in a bit of colour to it as well.
Yeah, no, that's really cool. You can imagine that if it's wedding decorations, you know, in these naturals for your weddings, that's absolutely sensational. OK, so you have got a choice. All of these beautiful organzas, brilliant price, just £11.99. That's 805337. That's your item number. Now, I know we haven't got much time left, but we are going to get demonstrating. Obviously, check the website out. We've got the Fuser web on there, which is always really, really popular. £9.99. That's 083181 is your item number if you want to go for that. Yeah, obviously that one is one of those that you'll use over and over again because it's worked on so many materials. Now we've also got the tonic scissors that Joe mentioned, and these good quality scissors if you'd like to go for these. With the scissors, it is a why not deal. You are saving more than you are spending spending on joining your Hochanda Freedom. You've got a massive saving there for Freedom members. 26, no it isn't, yeah it is, 26.24 is all you're paying. 174771 is your item number. Be part of Hochanda, get that deal. Now the cushion pads, we've got these as well in stock for you, just £11.99, that's 241652 is your item number. You've got 2 of those and they are 18-inch cushion pads. And then, there you go. And then we've got the 16-inch as well. £9.99. 664636 is your item number. Check your website out for everything. We've got loads of different selections. But what we're doing next then, Joe?
All right, so I thought we'd show you some of the table protector.
Oh, fabulous.
Okay. So a nice little simple mat.
Yeah.
Very, very quick, very, very easy to use. So
yeah.
I think one of your favourites, and I think customers' favourites here, all the lovely viewers at Hochanda are liking this one. It's the haberdashery one.
And that is really handy, because if you are giving it to someone who is a sewer, that's going to be a really little handy mat to sew on, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, you can use it for centrepiece on your table, you know, for using for your crafting. I've got a few at home, like these ones here. This is Lily's one that she does her crafting on. So, you know, so they do work really well, and it stops that heat getting to your table.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Perfect.
So what we're going to do, we'll do a very simple, quick one here to show you. So I'm just going to iron my fabric so it's nice before we start doing it.
Wonderful.
Okay.
While you're ironing, Joe, I'm going to mention the 3 colour options, because the first one that we've got, you're getting a lot for your money.
You do get a lot.
Look, it's a huge roll.
Don't tell everybody.
Well, I am, Joe. That's huge. So, you've got the brown, you've then got the white, or you've got the black. So the choice is yours if you want to go for those. Only £9.99. And again, you are getting a lot for your money here. And easy to work with. I like the texture of it as well. It's 087608, so it's half a metre that you're getting, and it's 54-inch wide as well. Okay.
Okay, so we've got our fabric. I've turned it over. I'm going to get my lovely fuser web.
Excellent.
Which I've pre-cut into strips.
Okay.
So we're going to put some fuser web down the sides, probably about 1 inch.
So just strip rather than covering it completely?
Yeah, just strips down the sides. Okay, we'll do it on this side.
That's good, because that shows you don't have to use tons of it.
No.
Because I would have thought you'd have needed just a full square.
No, not at all. And that's the beauty of it as well, because what we're doing, we're creating like a false hem, so you've got no raw edges to the actual fabric when we're finishing it.
Of course, that makes sense.
Okay, so we're going to iron those down. Like so.
Wonderful, and it bonds dead quick, doesn't it?
It does, yeah. I mean, sometimes you start to peel it and it hasn't quite taken, so just put it down again. Yeah. There's no right or wrong way with it. Get comfortable with it. The more you use it, you get used to it.
Yeah.
Okay. So then we're going to peel it off.
Perfect.
Okay, and then this side. And we're literally going to create like a false, he says, do that side. A false hem.
Wonderful.
Okay.
I've
so what we're going to do,
false hem
I'm
before.
sure we have. We're going to fold it over, okay, and then get our iron and just iron it nice and straight down. That's bonded.
That's so easy.
It's so easy.
Yeah, we like
it's
that.
really, really good. That's why people are starting to call me Mr. Fuserweb, I think. So, again, let's make sure that line is nice and straight. Okay.
Which do you prefer, Fuserweb or pom-poms?
Oh, I don't mind. Mixture, maybe.
A bit of both.
There we go.
Yeah, could you fuse your pom-poms on things?
You could, yeah.
Whoa.
You could indeed.
Marry those up.
So we're going to do our top end. Oh, I'm getting all tangled up with our lovely tonic scissors.
And get rid of the mess.
Okay. I feel very guilty about using these scissors, not using mine. But
why do you
really
feel?
Good. My poor scissors that go everywhere with me.
For years.
Yeah,
Have they travelled for
have,
years?
Yeah.
They've been with you for years, and now that's it. They've just been discarded. Yeah. You've got some pretty little tonic ones.
I know.
No, I'm really laying the guilt on. I know. Guilty.
You're hurting their feelings already. That's it. They're crying in my pouch.
Some shiny new scissors come along.
So we're going to get rid of that one. Okay. Oh,
we've got about 15 minutes, Joe.
Okay, no problem. And then we're going to fold that over. So we're going to create another little hem.
Wonderful. Okay. Have you just got this one shot today, Joe, or have you got another
shot? I'm actually doing another one later.
Marvellous.
So we'll do similar sort of things. We'll throw different ideas in there as well.
Superb.
Okay.
2 p.m. our Joe's up with you.
Straight away, you've got a finished, no raw edges all the way around.
Yeah, and it's quick.
And it's nice and quick. So then we're going to get our table protector.
Yeah.
The beauty of the table protector, because it's in grids, like a honeycomb, nice cutting line.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. You can visually see it easy.
You can, nice and easy. So we cut it a couple of mils shorter than the actual piece itself.
Oh.
Okay.
He couldn't help it.
I couldn't help it, look. If that was just natural, wasn't it? It was just there.
The guilt got to
it. It did, I have to say. Okay, so then we're going to put that in there. Just make sure. Just a few mils shorter than the actual fabric itself. Okay.
Wonderful.
And then we can either just glue that straight on.
Yeah.
Okay, so we've got a nice mat.
Yep.
Or
pom-poms.
We can put some pom-pom trim in.
Okay, cool, okay.
And with the pom-pom trim, obviously, what I'm just using is just standard fabric glue.
Yeah.
And just a bead all the way around.
It's obviously got the fabric.
It's, yeah, the flower power,
yeah,
as I said,
flower
it gets
power.
everywhere. And it's just a bead of glue all the way around, he says. If it's actually going to
check
open.
the website out, because we have got your fabric glue on the website. So do have a look at that.
That one's coming out. That one's not coming out. So
Is that one not playing?
There we go. Okay, so
Super.
a bead all the way around.
It's brilliant for this is a real non-stitch project.
It is.
Of course, if you wanted to, you could do decorative stitching on it. That's up to you. Because I presume you're able to stitch through this.
You can indeed,
easy.
yeah. Yes, it's every medium that you can do, you can use it for. So
Perfect.
it's nice and easy.
Perfect.
When we're putting pom-pom trim on though, Leonie, what we need to do, never start in a corner, because it's a weak point, so we start halfway.
Ah, right, okay. Oh,
And
yeah,
we'll
that
take it
makes
round.
sense.
All the way around.
Oh, that's easy, so it just bends.
Yeah, just takes the shape that you want it to take. That round there.
Super.
Okay.
And you'll get, that's a good length as well, so you get a couple,
of meters.
projects.
Yeah. There we go, you get a nice bit of glue everywhere.
The cats will love this as well, won't they?
There we go, I'm crossing between scissors now. Yeah, snip that off.
I love that it's
down.
giving you...
Okay.
Wonderful.
Then we're going to get another little bead of glue on top of your pom-pom trim. Just make sure they're nice and low. There we go.
Super.
You can see how quick and easy it is to use the diffuser web.
Yeah, absolutely.
It really is. So I'm going on the top of the pom-pom trim, just a bead of glue. Plenty on there.
Marvellous.
And then we're going to get our table protector. Make sure that your honeycomb side is on the bottom.
Right.
Okay, because it's also non-slip.
Ah.
Okay.
Of course it is, yeah. Yeah, with that texture.
So that's down.
No, that's too
nice
easy.
and easy. There
Allow
we go.
it to dry and bob
Allow it to dry, yeah.
See,
there
that
we go.
is so easy. Whether you're making these for gifts, whether you're making them for home, brilliant for the kitchen, brilliant for your dining room table, protect your table. Me, definitely the vintage.
Yes,
that
I like
is
the vintage.
Just, yeah,
it
imagine that. Imagine that.
Yeah, it just reminds me of my nan. My nan was a seamstress.
Really?
So all those little cotton reels, all those little things, are just lovely.
Yeah,
really,
that's
really nice.
stunning. But the choice is yours. And again, brilliant for kids, you know. If you want a nice little table mat for putting the dinner on. Is it washable?
It is, yeah. I mean, I wouldn't personally put it in a washing machine itself.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, but it's just sponge dry it. It's
Fabulous.
the best way to do it, just in case. Because so many different washing machines, they're powerful, their heat settings are different. So I just recommend just
sponge it.
Yeah.
Okay, that's perfect. If you'd love to go for that, again, you've got your choice in colours. You've got the brown, you've got the white, or you've got the black. The details are there for you. You are getting a £1/2 metre piece, and it's nice and wide as well. So it is going to last. You'll get loads of projects out of that, and it's only £9.99. 087608 is your item number. Now, we're going to let Joe get ready for another demonstration.
Okay, yeah, no problem.
We'll have a look at the website, hochanda.com. Maybe we're not, are we? I know we're looking at Stitch the Dog. Sorry, I'm making things up. Now we're looking at Stitch. If you would love to go for Stitch, you have got all those different colour options with the fabric. He's sulking at me because I said he was going to be a pincushion. Now, if you do want to go for the haberdashery, that is now nearly half of the stock has gone for the haberdashery. It's £693,334. £14.99 is your price. Remember, you are getting everything. You get your fabric, you get your tie stuffing, you get your buttons, you even get the needle and the thread. It is perfect. Only £11.99. £693,334. Remember, you do get all your different options with your fabric as well. And these are on the website. Yay! With the website, you've got your colour options. You have got your poppy, you've got your flower, you've got your vintage, of course, you've got your beautiful butterfly. Oh, I'd definitely be going for vintage, without a shadow of a doubt. Vintage or the poppy. I love the poppy as well. I think that's really pretty. Yeah. Do you know what? Well, I've got the vintage now anyway. I know what I'm like. I changed my mind. It takes me a long time to buy things. But yeah, I love the vintage. Now, you have got our lovely stitch. You've also got all the fat quarters as well. So the colour palette that you're after, or all the different fabrics that we just run through, you've got all of those as fat quarters with, of course, the pom-pom trim. So again, if you do want to create something like the cushions, then go for the fat quarters. They're at the bottom of the screen for you. If you want to go for those, 812-358, that's your item number. Right, we've got about 8 minutes, Joe.
Okay,
what's next,
no
please?
problem at all. Right, the organzas.
Yeah.
Okay, the beautiful organzas. Here we go.
I love that. That's
more pom-poms. It's brilliant, isn't it? As you can see behind us.
Oh, yeah,
various pom-poms, okay?
They do. I mean, they are
look beautiful,
for decoration.
Yeah. And this has been so popular with us, and the organzas are great. We do them at the shows as well, so I know you guys, we joined you at the NEC.
Yes, yes.
We had some there as well, and they're really, really nice weight to them.
Yeah.
They're a 54-inch width, so they're a wide width, which is why we can cut long strips.
Yeah,
okay?
yeah, so they'll really, really go a long way. Okay.
So, I have 2 toilet rolls.
Super.
Okay. Last show with Matt, we did a few little quick pom-poms, and I said, look, next time I'm going to show you something different. Okay. With this, don't need a pom-pom maker, okay?
Perfect.
Just a couple of toilet rolls, okay? And these are actually some tubes from work
that
I
I
cut up, because I was like, I could only find 1 toilet roll, so... Okay, so we've cut our strips, a couple of inches, could be wider, it's entirely how you'd like your pom-pom to finish. Okay, okay. And what we're going to do is pop it in the middle, okay? And start wrapping it round. As we wrap it round, we twist the organza. I'm going to do this one a little bit loose. You can do it tighter, or get a tight finish. It's entirely up to you. So we're going to wrap it round, nice and simple. See, I've tied it together. Oh, yeah, okay. So I've done all the strips. And it doesn't matter? It doesn't make any difference. So how long have you done this, then? So this is our ½ metre. Right. Okay. Super. So it's a full ½ metre. Yeah. You've got boxes. Oh, I have, yeah. I keep this. We have this. This is what me and Lily do in the evenings to decorate our ceiling. No, I bet she got thousands of these, hasn't she? Yeah, it's like I bet they look pretty with little lights. You know, the little battery-operated lights? Yeah. They'll look pretty, sort of wrapped around them as well, won't they? You know, them teeny tiny little lights. Yeah, I have seen them actually. They're really, really nice. Because the organza really sparkles, especially the shiny one. What's that one called? The Jewel range. The Jewel. Yeah, how could I forget? I think that might be my favourite. Yeah. From a girl who reckons she don't like anything sparkling, then she goes for the worst. Yeah, they are just ace, like them. So when we come to the end there, Leonie. Shut up, Leonie. So we've got the end there. Just going to tuck it in. Okay, really, really simple, just so it doesn't lose that end. Okay. So I'm going to get another shorter piece. Okay. And we're going to tie it in between our 2 cobble tubes, or our toilet rolls. Marvellous. Like so. I like that, because it's a cracker to do with kids. Yeah, this is great. And it just looks so effective. Simple little knot. Okay, we're going to hold that there. Yeah. And what we're going to do is pull our tubes out. So if you've made it looser, this bit's going to be a bit easier. Yeah, yeah. It depends on the finish you'd like. Yeah. So then we're going to pull our knot nice and tight. Super, that's well easier. I'm going to double that up. Yeah. Just so we don't lose it. And I think because you're using a fabric, it makes it a bit easier as well. Bow. Yeah, it is. It is, isn't it? It's quite already pretty, the dicky bow.
It's a nice way of making your bows.
There we go. So what we're going to do now is take our lovely scissors from Tonic. Sorry. And we're going to snip through the edges. Wonderful. Like so. Oh, that's pretty. I love the way it just does. Wow. Yeah, it starts to take shape, doesn't it? That's ace. Okay, and then the same this side. Oh, yeah. I bet these are quite addictive to me. They are, yeah. We have a massive response for these. Yeah. If you shop online, everyone loves them at work. Yeah, I really do. Especially, can you imagine in all the different colours, the dual colours, they're just going to look fabulous. Would your Lola love these, ID? Yeah, she would, wouldn't she? Okay. Yeah. There we go. So we've made quite a loose one. We just scrunch it up a little bit. Oh, that's it. Starts taking shape, and then last bit we do, get our scissors, give it a little bit of a trim. Yeah. Where we've got any loose ends. Perfect. Okay. I like that bit.
Yeah, I do.
Carried away.
Yeah.
You want to have a go, don't you? Do you?
No, I don't trust myself with fairy scissors.
There we go.
That's so cool.
Yeah,
that's so brilliant. It's so quick to make, easy to make, cheap to make. Just a couple of rolls.
Bring something in. Secretly didn't bring it in very well then, but here we go.
It's massive.
So it's a massive pom-pom.
Whoa, that's ace.
Wow,
imagine. You make it, imagine a massive teddy bear made out of these.
It looks great, doesn't it?
Cool.
I did one the other night, and I just thought, you know, let's try doing a bigger one.
That's
so all I did,
super size.
It's got some larger poles, some little cardboard tubes.
So you could be using like the rolls out of your wrapping paper.
Yeah,
if you've
perfect.
Not
That's what these
from
were.
Christmas.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I made them longer. So literally the size of your pom-pom is the width that we wrap around the poles.
Fab.
So nice and easy, you don't need any kit, it's really simple to make.
Yeah.
Just your organza.
And look, imagine that. Imagine those decorations. I'm not being funny, but kids making them.
Yeah.
Oh my word.
Stunning.
Yeah. And with lights in and stuff.
The parties,
that is gonna be,
weddings, everything.
Yeah, our Meg has already said if she gets married, oh, come on, Meg, it's going to happen. When she gets wed, then, why wait for a wedding, Meg? Let's just do this as a summer party. Come on, who needs to wait for things like that? Let's just have parties and make pom-poms. Yay, pom-poms and Prosecco. It has a ring to it. Maybe not at 8:30 in the morning, though.
No, probably not.
No, a bit early. Now, if you do want to get hold of your organza, these are fab. They've got a lovely colour palette. I mean, that just looks ace. That's a dual one, isn't it?
It is, yeah, that's the dual one.
Yeah, you can tell because it's got that incredible sheen to it.
Yeah, really shiny.
Oh, you need these. The details are there for you. 805337 is your item number, £11.99. And considering how big it is, it's quite light.
It is still quite light, yeah.
Yeah, I like that. OK, check the website out, Hochanda.com. That's where you're going to see absolutely everything that our Joe's brought in for us. That's including the organzas. That's including all the beautiful fabrics, so your fat quarters, our lovely little stitch, and much more. Of course, you've got the tonic scissors there, highly recommended, and loads of different threads, etc. Check it all out, Hochanda.com. That's where you can place your orders. You can order on the phone lines as well, 01733 602,000. Now, we've only got 2 minutes left. So, where have I put Stitch?
You've lost him.
I've lost him, D. D, I've lost Stitch. Oh, thanks.
He needed a toilet break. That's what it was.
Yeah, he did.
He is house trained. We're OK.
I don't mind now. Now, if you do want Stitch, you've got all these different colour options. And I love it because they all mix and match perfectly, Joe. You've done a great job of putting the colour palettes together. They're beautiful and dead easy to make as well.
They are, yeah. I mean, that's the beauty of the kit. That's why I think I experimented. I used my in-house designer of Lily. And we thought, let's bring something special from the Mail Shop Online.
Fabulous. So. I love that your in-house designer is 8 years old.
Yeah, why not?
Fabulous. Now, if you would love to make little Stitch, make sure you go for it. What did you say? Or what did you say, Meg? You give me a stock update, but I missed it. Haberdashery. So the one that you see little Stitch in, half of the stock has already gone with the haberdashery. So if you would like the haberdashery option, half of the stock has now gone there. For little Stitch, he's knocking things over. Check the website out if you do want the bigger pieces, because we have got the fat quarters as well. So in the next hour, you're up at 2 o'clock,
2 o'clock, that's right.
Superb. And you've got different demonstration, different
tips. Do a similar
techniques.
thing. We're going to show different things as well. Do a bit more with the organza.
Wonderful.
Okay, and maybe show some of the chair pads as well that you could use the fabrics for.
Yeah. Because I missed last time you were in, you did some upholstery, and I missed that.
I think what we're going to do the next show, the next time we're on, we'll focus on that as well. Some smaller upholstery projects to show you what our Mail Shop Online fabrics are used for.
Yeah,
as well.
That's it, because it's such a wide range, isn't it that you can do? I think it's amazing. If you've any requests, for Joe, email in during the shows. We can always pass them on. Something you'd like to see here at Hochanda. Nice. Yeah, I think so, because I've already been badgering him this morning for more upholstery. Obviously, just for me, because I'm that kind of person. Now, we've only got seconds left. Thank you ever so much. Check your baskets out, and obviously, make sure you join Joe at 2 o'clock. Thank you very much. Really enjoyed it as ever. Don't go anywhere. We've got comedy rolls coming up from the lovely Matt, and our Julia's going to provide inspiration. Take care. There then, we have got our one-day special. It's the dyes by the lovely Sue Wilson. We've then got our weekend, wow, it's your tonic dressable. And then the forecourt, love it. Stay tuned to Hochanda.
Hi, I'm Lizzie, and I've been chosen to represent the brand of Threaders from Crafter's Companion. How exciting is that? Now, I've seen a few little bits and pieces that are going to come our way, and they are so exciting. So there's machine embroidery, there's applique, there's quilting, there's just normal stitching. What can we say? It's absolutely fantastic. Think of all those things, and I'm going to inspire you, the new stitcher, and I'm going to inspire you, the experienced stitcher. And hopefully all of us together will be on that journey and we can learn from each other. So join me for the Threaders shows on Hochanda.
Hi, I'm Emma.
And I'm Pam.
And we're from Quilters Trading Post. We've been open since 2007, so we're coming up to 10 years now.
We started our business in Cambridge, really, with a long arm quilting machine. We decided we wanted to make a proper business of it, so we bought a shop in this area. We soon grew out of that because we became successful, and we bought a school, and now we're in the school.
We have 4 parts to our business. We have the quilting service, we run workshops, we sell patchwork and quilting threads, fabrics and notions, and we do patterns and books. That's our newest thing, and our favourite being our crafters carry-on.
We've really enjoyed being on Hochanda. It's made us famous, really. We've got lots of people who now come into the shop and tell us that they've seen us, and that they've enjoyed the demonstrations, and they've watched us over and over again.
Make sure you don't miss our shows here on Hochanda.
Always great to see Julia from Creative Expressions, because we know that we're going to get reminded of a technique or learn a completely new technique somewhere at some point in the show. No pressure, Julia.
Pressure, yeah.
Of course,
new
no
techniques.
pressure. But I know that little book that you bring to the prep meetings, that I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. There's always some sort of gold dust in there. That we think,
I'm lost without that book.
Yeah, it's good. It's a good book. We'll have to remember that on April Fool's Day. Right. So,
I'm not coming in on April Fool's Day. I'm really
not. We've got some beautiful bundles on today's show, courtesy of Creative Expressions. And those that are new to the brand, which there will be some, I guess, no matter how big a brand is, and it is a huge thing.
There's always new people joining the crafting community anyway, so, yeah.
It's a good brand to get to know and to investigate more, isn't it? Because there's everything you could possibly need, I guess.
Yeah, we're very lucky at Creative Expressions because you've got dyes, we've got stamps, we've got all the colouring mediums, we've got the things to stamp with, we've got tools, and we've got so many goodies that we can use. So yeah, it's really cool.
So So, some of those goodies are on the show, and we're already busy out there as well. There's a good reason for that. There'll be regular viewers that know where to look on Hochanda.com too, if you're jumping ahead of us. But the first bundle that we'd like to talk about, and it's so naughty to have Creative Expressions dies in a bundle with £15 off, because they're always such high quality as well, aren't they?
They are,
beautiful, heavyweight metal.
And what I've done is I've chosen from the catalogue 2 bundles, because it's really 2 one-day specials, but shh, don't I've 2 bundles, and they've each got like a frame die, which is from the Country Collection, so that's kind of your starting point, and we've got stamps to match those. So in this one we've got Hamilton.
Yeah, I should turn that frame die around. As soon as you mentioned it, that's the one, Hamilton.
That's from the New Zealand collection. I didn't mention last night, actually. Okay. If you got the one-day special back in on Boxing Day, that had the New Zealand background in it, this is one of the dies that kind of coordinates with that.
Okay, yeah, because I would have seen you on the 27th, I think, so those background dies.
So that's part of the same collection. This is the New Zealand, and each bundle has a striplet.
Yep.
And this one is Infinity, and there's 2 dies there, so you can cut into the card or cut it out if you want to. And also it means that you can put a different colour backer to it.
Yeah.
And those are good for backgrounds or for a focal point or for a triptych if you want to do that.
Yeah.
Then each bundle's got a sentiment, and this one's got the ornate oval just for you.
Yeah, just for you.
So this one has got the bonus of having the oval frame as well as the
you'll
sentiment.
use that, won't
so there's quite a lot in there.
Yeah, that plain oval frame for cutting your apertures and for matting and layering, definitely.
Yeah, really useful. We're going to use that just in the demonstrations today. And then each bundle's also got an edger, and this one is the Linear Elegance edger. And so with this one you've got 2 kind of decorative edges, which you can cut as long as you want to, because the sides don't have cutting edges.
Okay,
so I'm gesturing here, and you can't see me, but I gesture all the time.
That's 1 die, 2 dies, 3 dies. So the edges that you just mentioned are 1 and 2 on the outside. So no end, so that you can continue those.
Yeah, you can continue those. And then the middle die there doesn't have any outside cutting edges whatsoever. So that's brilliant for background. So it's almost like another striplet that you get with that edger.
Yeah, so it'll just cut your detail in.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then each bundle has also got a Gemini die. And the Gemini dies are kind of shaped edges, if you like. So they give you different finishes depending on which one you choose. And there's also a straight die in there as well. So if it's a straight curved die.
Yeah, we see that one just here
in the middle.
Curve there.
Yeah. So if you can use that on both of the dies if you want to, or again you can cut into the card. So amongst this bundle, these bundles are meant to be like all the die cutting that you need for a complete card. So it's a very good beginner bundle. It's also very good at this price to add to your stash as well.
Definitely.
But there's lots of permutations, and if you actually combine it with the other one-day special bundle that there is.
The sort of extra bonus. There's the sort of one-day special plus, as it were. This is the official one-day special.
Yeah, in the other one you get lots and lots of permutations, and I'll go through a few of those.
Okay, all right then. Let's have a quick look at a couple of samples.
So this is quite a good example. We did this one last night, 6 I think, and so we've got the Sagittar at the end, and we've got the Linear Elegance cut 4 times in the middle.
That's 1, 2. That's what you say with the extra striplet in inverted commas that we've got.
And then we've got this is the Hamilton. This is one of the stamps that go with the Hamilton on the outside there.
It's really, really nice card.
And unfortunately those stamps are sold out, the Pinwheel Floral ones.
So actually, can I be really selfish and show another card with this this background as well?
So this is a different sort of finish. So you've got the Linear Elegance either side of the Infinity striplets, and we did this last night. The Just For You's in there as well, so you can see it frames really well.
So that's the Infinity striplet on the middle, but then if you use that just on its own, you just use the Infinity striplet.
And of course, don't forget that whenever you cut your backgrounds, you can also use them as masks as well.
Of course, masks and stencils.
There's a mask there.
Oh, here we go. That's the Infinity striplet.
Using the Infinity striplet as a mask.
Yeah.
So with that, you get a twofer. So if you're sensible, so you get your mask one. So this is all flat. There's no die cut there.
Yeah.
And you've also got the one that you've misted as well. So somewhere in this.
Oh, you'll have the opposite, won't you? Because you'll have kept it.
That's the actual mask. I mean, unless you use it again and again and again, at which point it might turn up looking quite muddy.
Yeah, but you've used it once or twice, and you've got an in and outie.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love it. All right, Julia. All right, you're teaching me well. You see, you're saying yes to things I'm saying now.
Well,
I'm supposed to know. No.
No, but it's...
That's wrong.
I get really excited about making backgrounds. I love making backgrounds, and when you've got dies that will help you, and they can also showcase your beautiful backgrounds that you might make with your papers, with your misters, with your inks, with your stamping, anything you like, you can have in your background.
Very, very good point. You've got your background cut into it. So yeah, £36.95 is a very, very, very good price indeed. £15 off to get hold of that now. 312575 to order now. You're getting all 18 dies in the set, beautifully put together by Julia and the team at Creative Expressions to make sure that you get maximum functionality, saving £15. And then the stamps already. We've had a little peep at these last night, Julia, already, didn't we?
Yeah.
But they're such high quality again from Creative Expressions, mounted and cut and ready to go.
Yeah, so these two stamps will match the largest die in the Hamilton die set.
Right.
So they're part of our stamps to die for range.
Yes.
Which kind of hints that they match with the dies.
Yes.
So you've got the fretwork frame, which you've just popped up, and then the
nearly went there.
what's the other one? The Heritage Flourish.
Yeah.
And there's a space in the centre there if you want to pop a sentiment in, and some of the sentiments that are in the journaling set will match and fit in there nicely.
Just walk around.
They look beautiful. If you're not a colourist, they will look beautiful just stamped and with the embossing powder, and look beautiful with the silver that we've got on the show.
I just went for a little walk as well to grab the Hamilton die, Julia, so I'll just pop that in sort of
so
there
that largest outer die will cut it out, and it doesn't cut it out flush, it cuts it out and leaves a little white border around, so it's like a faux mat that you get when you cut it out.
Lovely stuff. All right then, okay, so you get both of the stamps rather. 374207 is your item number to order them, and then £9.99 plus delivery. That's the Hamilton die. I'll put that there so don't forget to bring it back. And then the next die set that we've got here, Julia, just to explain, the one-day special is a one-day deal available only for today until 6 p.m. It's a 24-hour offer that launched last night with Julia at 6 p.m. This is like a bonus on top of. It's at an introductory price of £12 off, but it's like a bonus reason to be tuning into the one-day special today.
Yeah, so this one is based on the Seychelles, which is down the bottom here.
Yes.
And this is from the Indian Ocean collection. And again, if you bought the one-day special back on Boxing Day, we had the Indonesian...
we had...
Hang on a minute, sorry.
We had,
the Indian Ocean, I beg your pardon, just ignore me.
Oh, OK then.
I get mixed up with the Indonesian and the Indian Ocean.
OK. OK. Never, ever train as a pilot, Julia. Seriously.
No, I won't.
It's not going to happen.
I won't.
Anyway, it could happen, but you'd have very upset passengers on your plane.
So this is the Seychelles, and there's 6 dies in this set, and this is kind of your starting point, like the Hamilton was in the one-day special.
Yeah.
Then we've got, next to it, we've got the Thanks for Everything, which is your expression die for this.
It's a beautiful font.
It is beautiful, it's lovely, and it says it all. We need to say thank you a lot more, I think, really, in this society.
True.
Then we've got the Gemini die.
Yep.
And this one's Calum. Very, very pretty, very, very lacy. Again, the packaging gives you kind of suggestions as what to do.
Doesn't it? I've decided
the different edges that you get.
I'll spin these dies around later, Julia. But yeah, we'll keep it here so that you can see the cutting.
Beautiful
on
for
the
envelopes.
Edge.
If you make your own envelopes, really nice to put on your flap.
Yeah, gatefold cards as well, just opening out.
Yeah,
really nice idea.
And then up the top here, we've got our striplet. This is the Prism striplet, and the Prism is a little bit different.
I know. Sorry.
It's a little bit different from the Infinity, because most striplets have 2 dies. This has got 8, and that's because those kind of diamond or squares in the middle are all separate dies as well. There's 6 separate dies there in the middle.
I will turn this round as you said that, Julia. You can see separate.
That means that you can not use them and have it solid in the middle. You can use the outside square and cut into it and have a big square open, or you can cut the decorative element in, or you could stack it up, or you can look into. There's lots and lots and lots that you can do with that one.
Good opportunity to mention they're available individually today as well, Julia, and that's the Prism die. Details are at the bottom of the screen, 574199. Not the only die to be available individually today. They all are. But if you just want that on its own, details at the bottom of the screen, £9.99. You'll use that a lot.
For how many different permutations you can get out of it, it's really good value.
Yeah, it's a lovely
and then
die.
Finally, in this, we've got the Strike Swirl Edger. And this is just lovely. We're going to use this in the second demonstration, I think, today. And that's got the oval kind of border that just cuts into it, and then you've got the 2 separate edges to it as well. And again, the packaging gives you a bit of guidance.
It's another great set, Julia. And
there's the swirl edger on the bottom there. Now, Sue's samples, this is one of Sue's, they use other products that other dyes that we've got, but I've just grabbed them because she shows the ones that we've got on the show off so well. So we're looking at this here, and you've got that sort of oval detail in the centre, and she's cut the outer dye twice. This one just shows one of the outer ones, and she's extended it as well. So because they've got no end to them, you can extend them. And just having that one dye, that's one dye from this set on this card, and it just sets it off beautifully.
See that just behind. Isn't that lovely to get that lacework detail? And then here, because I had a good job looking at these before the show, Julia, thinking, where are they? What are they using?
Yeah, so this is this striped swirl edge
yes, I see it.
The side here. You could put the Seychelles in here instead of that one there.
And we really often just show one more because that's got the prism dye at the background.
Got the prism to make the background. You've got the edge there as well. I know that it's got the watercolour palette on it. The stamp. This is one of the stamps that coordinates with the Seychelles that we've got on the show. Yep, we can see that. We'll have a look at that later on, Julia, I promise. 040110 to get hold of that. There's a lot of zeros on that. 040010. And that's to order the big bundle here, £12 off to get all of them. We'll spin them around later and show you them as well. We've got a bit more time. £37.96 gets you everything here. It's a really generous saving that. Have a look at the web, have a look at everything else that we've got on the show as well, because we've got the matching stamps that, Julia, you just mentioned now. And here they are. You've got that lovely cross lattice work on there, and then the florals as well. On the tropical pansies, which is the one on the left-hand side, and then the baroque blossoms, which is the one on the right. That's the tropical pansies, has that crisscross lattice. You get both of them anyway. It's 064857 to order. They're £9.99 plus delivery to order them. And then we've also got the we've got to mention the journaling stamps. The happiness journaling stamps. Very popular last night on Julia's shows, with barely a mention. So I knew you'd love these. £11.99. That's a big stamp set. £11.99 for 29 stamps. It's a large set at a good offer. 673463 to order now. So Julia, let's get in there. What are we playing with? Right, we're going to do a variation of this card.
Okay.
And we're going to be using some stamps, some dies, some misters.
Okay. You're using the striplet die there in the middle.
We've got the infinity there, but we're going to just change it up a little bit. Let's just
change it up?
Change it up a little, because I can.
All right, we shall look forward to that. You're using the stamp as well, aren't you?
Yeah, we're using one of the stamps. That's the Baroque Heritage Flourish. So I get them all mixed up. Right, okay. So I just wanted to grab some of the dies and show you against a piece of coconut white card some of the permutations that you can do, just as a suggestion. So we can take the edger. This is the Linear Elegance, and we can just make a whole background of this. And you've got this kind of circle going on here, so I tend to cut one like that, and then the other one will be like that, if you see what I mean, or you can just do them, stack them up like that. Now that's a simple background just with the one die. But you can also bring in the prism, and the prism you can cut. And if you cut it like that, then this would be solid here because there's no cutting edge here. If you want to see your background behind that, then you just add these in here, and that will cut a hole in the centre.
Okay.
Yeah?
Understood.
If you don't want to have a hole in the centre, but you want some detail, you can just use this die here. So that will leave the around there white and solid, but then would cut the slits in there. And these here, you can either have them all facing the same way, or of course you can alternate them and have them as in dot dash kind of thing.
Yeah, going vertically, horizontally. Yeah. If you're doing that, when and where would you tape down?
You'd tape across from here to here to make sure that obviously they'd be the other way up.
Yeah, you're not on your cutting side, are you?
It's easier to show the detail this way up.
I understand.
So you'd secure it at the ends and secure it across as well. So that's what you could do. And then if you wanted to make a whole background just with the prism, you could. And like when you you cut the next one of these, you could perhaps do that one that way and just build up a pattern like that.
So on your first column you've got them going vertically, and the next one you've got them going horizontally.
So you've got lots and lots of different permutations. Or you could really mix it up and have, say, pretend you've got like 3 going across here, and you could cut a hole in that one and cut a hole in that one there and cut a hole in that one there, and have them solid. There's lots, and this
so
one is
mix and match with it,
this one you can really play with. It's a little bit different.
I think it would take a maths teacher watching this morning to tell us exactly how many permutations
yes, exactly.
But enough. We'd be happy to keep us busy.
Then we've got the infinity, so we could bring the infinity in, and so we could cut an edger, a prism, an infinity, a prism and an edger, and put that in and the double stitch rectangles that we've got on the show will deal with that and will cope with that.
This is what you meant when someone's beginning crafting, like the amount that you're getting in your stash straight away from one bundle.
I know, it's amazing. Well, this is I'm going across the 2 bundles here because I can.
Well, we can.
If you wanted to, you could bring in this oval kind of cut out detail, and in between every one you could put one of these. And then that would break it up. It's cool, isn't it? You could get, if you didn't want to put a frame around it, you can put an edger on the end and give you a little bit of different finish there. And then, because these are longer, and you want to keep that nice swirl on the end, what you can then do is come in and cut that at the top to give you some detail and the bottom. Now, if you've got, say if my design finished here, and that's how big I wanted it, and obviously this is going to go cut into that on this side, isn't it? All you need to do is hang this bit outside of your plates.
Right, so it's not going to...
And then you can reseat it, turn it round, and then hang that side out so you don't interfere with it. So that's the way that you can make it shorter.
No pressure, no cut.
Exactly. Obviously we can bring this in and we could have that as our outside edge if we wanted to. So amongst this particular, from the second bundle, you've got lots of permutations going on there. Blah, 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 blah. Then we can come to the Geminis, and we could add a Gemini. We could bring him back in if we wanted to.
And again, we've got a Gemini die in both bundles today,
bundles,
so whichever bundle we're getting, or if we treat ourselves to both.
And we can add a nice decorative edge. So you can put a decorative that side and then put a decorative edge this side. And then just trim it.
Very nice. So to see
so that hopefully that might kind of get your juices thinking, oh, I could do that.
The potential of this or that.
There's lots and lots that you can do with them. They're very, very. That's why these bundles work. That's why I put them together. Because they'll get you going, and you won't run out of ideas, I tell you.
So good value way of boosting the stash if you are already a crafter and you've got a good amount of sort of craft materials at home and a good selection, or if you're just starting out, it'll start you off beautifully here this morning on the one-day special, official one-day special, and then the other bundle that we've got with a £12 saving as well. The dies are available singly as well, so if you want to get any die from the bundle on its own, you can do. Just to mention these two, let me put one down because they are available singly. This is the pinwheel floral. Always popular.
Yes, always popular. And that was a struggle to get that back on the show.
Yeah, well, thank you for trying to get... well, thank you for getting it, Julia, because, honestly, we've been loving this, and the good number of units that we did have has now depleted a lot. It's now limited stock officially. We knew that was going to happen, didn't we?
Yes, we did.
8 dies you get in total, because you've got the outside cutting edge here, here, and here, and then you've got that beautiful leaf detail.
It's lovely to have the matching leaves with the flowers in the same set. Because because normally you have to buy flowers and leaves separately.
Yes, exactly. But they are matching with that lovely pinwheel, and then to be able to put these are officially from the Finishing Touches collection, but to put a finishing touch on the finishing touch die, to put to use your Cosmic Shimmer products that you've got. 685470 to order. They are limited stock, which means the last 10% of our stock available on that at the moment. Julia, what do you want to show us?
Okay, so I've gone ahead and I was going to just do all infinity, and so I was going to just cut another strip here and do 4 of them, and this is what I would use as a mask if I wanted to. Again, mist through and then keep the one that you've used and then use that as a twofer. But I thought we'd mix it up because I can. because this is the first demonstration I got together, and I'd only started making my samples, and before my juices got going, so I decided to cut. Like I've shown you, I've got a linear elegance, an infinity, a prism, and I've swapped those around in the middle.
We see now what you mean,
yeah.
Vertical, horizontal, yeah.
And then there's another infinity and another linear elegance, and I've got these pointing into the middle with our half circle there, and that's going to be my background. Now I'm going to put it on a misty piece of card, and this is with the antique rose mister here and the bilberry crush here, and you've got that mica going on there. It's so pretty, yeah, and it just shows a graduated colour. So if I just pop that on there briefly, you can see that it really looks lovely. But I've got another couple of backgrounds that I can put it on just before I stick it down.
Yeah, the misters are lovely.
Because I've got a couple that I've got lying around. This one I did last night, and this is the antique rose on top of the mango blush.
Whoa. That mixture, that mica quality.
Yeah, they work really well together, and again, that would look really pretty behind there.
And because those dyes really do, they open out a lot of the area to be able to see what's behind.
Yes, which is what you want if you've got a pretty background. This one isn't quite big enough, but it's a little bit I had left behind. And this is the mulberry mist, which is a non-mica one with the antique rose on top. I like it heavy when you've got mica, so you've got a real good reflection off of it.
Yes.
And again, that would look really stunning if it was the right size behind there. And then I've got a stamped one. I haven't quite finished it yet.
Oh, yeah, you did this just before the show.
I was doing this before the show. It takes about 20 minutes to stamp this, and this is using the stamps from the Floral Happiness Journaling. Don't dismiss these as using these with your die cuts as a background, because that, I think, is very, very pretty.
It's really effective, isn't it? That mixture of colours, that marbling
and they make, this is stamped with the colour clouds that we've got on the show, and it looks like a background paper that you've purchased, but it isn't. It's one you've made up yourself.
Because you've got that creativity, you've got the stamps in your hand, you've got the inks to do it with, and you can make your own papers and pattern papers. So details are on the left-hand side of the screen. We did that without me looking. That was the journaling stamps, 29 stamps in total. That's a really good value set, that. I know we haven't seen it properly yet, which just showed you a picture, but it's a big set for $11.99.
There's a lot on there. I'm going to stick this if you want to...
And then the misters. Well, yeah, the misters. Well, just while you're sticking that then, Julia, I'll show the misters. You've got the non-mica ones. So now, these are on the pick and mix. The first three are non-mica, aren't they?
The first one is the purple orchid.
Okay.
Then we've got the soft moss.
Okay.
Then we've got the mulberry mist, which is my favourite.
Mulberry mist. You're doing this, but not even looking, Julia.
And then we've got the bilberry crush.
Yeah, good knowledge.
Then we've got, what's the next one?
Don't look up.
Then we've got the blue lime.
Yeah.
Which is
Is that the mango blush next?
Then we've got mango blush.
Oh, yeah.
Then we've got the antique rose. The blue ice. And the silver.
Silver, yeah. Anyone would guess that you'd made this colour swatch, Julia, and you knew the order that they were in.
I might have done.
And you know your stuff, you're good. But yeah, the first three non-mica, and then the final ones there are mixed with mica to get that reflection of colour. So let's see if I can remember those. Purple orchid, I think, soft moss, mulberry mist,
it's written on the back, so don't make out that you're remembering.
Julia.
I've burst your bubble now, haven't I? You're going to sulk.
Yeah. So 683174 is your item number for your pick and mix, where you can pick and mix 3. That's such good value to pick and mix 3, Julia.
They last ages, absolute ages. You do need to remember that if you're using the mica one, that you agitate it to make sure all of the mica's mixed in, so that you don't get a bunged up nozzle.
Yeah.
I prefer just kind of tilting them side to side rather than shaking them up, but it's entirely up to you.
But before you shake the mica-based ones, have a look at the bottom of it and just see where all the mica's gathered, because it is a beautiful... There's a lot of mica that amazingly Creative Expressions have managed to pack in there, to be honest with you.
You do not need to shake the ink ones at all.
No.
I'll just pop that down onto my background using the fine tip applicators, which I'm hoping will get back in stock soon. Then we're going to add a frame, and the frame is from the double stitch rectangles that we've got on the show, just with a little bit of mounting cushion, just in case I don't get it straight, because the mounting cushion you can reposition.
Right. Yeah, the double stitch rectangles, look out for those. They are on the show as well. Details on the left-hand side of the screen currently. 861443 to all of them. 861443. And that's 11 nesting dies. So that'll see you right with all the different shapes and matting and layering and frames and apertures that you're making.
It's nice to have that detail as well, because it gives you a professional finish, whereas if you've just got a plain die, it's not quite so professional. And because they're double stitched, you've got the stitching on the inside and the outside of the frame.
Yes. Got freedom price on these as well, £26.99 including delivery. And just to mention, Julia, what you just spotted for, pointed out for us, the stitching detail on either side of the cutting edge. So you've got stitching detail, cutting edge, stitching detail. So on the inside or the outside, depending on where you're cutting, you can have that. Look beautiful. So that's a big set, isn't it? I mean, that's a lot of metal there.
It's an essential, it really is. You know, it's great for, you can make your card blanks out of it, like you say, your matting and layering. Even when you cut your frames, I always keep the inside bits because they've got stitching on them and they're great to use for, you know, making your background papers for your smaller cards.
Yeah.
Because let's face it, not everybody wants to make huge cards like Sue and I do. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to just pop that in. I love the graduated colour here. So it's from the two misters. And pop that down. Just got some mats and layers with coconut white card. It doesn't matter when you're misting. It doesn't matter if you use watercolour card or coconut white or whatever white card you've got. Watercolour card will absorb the moisture a little bit better, so it won't curl so much. And if you want to, with the mica misters, if you mist onto black card, you will see it. And I'll try and do you some swatches for the next hour of the mica ones on black.
Okay, yeah.
You will not see the ink ones, but you will see the mica ones. Right. So now we've got to do our focal point. And I've already gone ahead and done some stamping, but I want to just show you the stamping. I've got my bits and pieces here. And I'm using the Baroque Blossom. No, I'm not.
No,
Heritage Flourish, that's the one.
Well,
sorry. It's still early for me. And I've cut the middle out because I'm very, very heavy-handed when I'm inking. I know my limitations. And I just find if I want to stamp a sentiment in the middle, it just helps me. So I've got Versa Fine Onyx Black here.
You've cut the middle out of yours, but
yes,
you didn't have
I always
to do. That,
no,
you
don't have to.
That wouldn't stamp, yeah. So.
Well, I say I'm heavy-handed, so...
Yeah,
so
okay, that's your explanation.
Yeah, that's my explanation. Yeah. So just pop that in there.
Sorry, Julia, I heard how you said you're heavy-handed, but I thought that was to do with the stamping press that you're using, and I apologise.
Okay, and now I'm going to use our big pot of embossing powder. Now, the big pots of embossing powder are on the show in limited stock quantities, because it's all I could get, because they're fantastic value for money. Normally, these will be 20ml pots at $3.99 each, but you're getting 100ml. So that's 5 times the amount, which should really be $19.95, but you're getting it for $14.99.
Very, very good.
So for volume, you're saving 25%.
Yeah. Yeah.
So and it's a lot easier. That's the big pot that you need. You know, you see Phil with these big tubs. You don't need to. You've got a big pot here.
It's value for money over a long period, and it's worth having it in stock actually in your craft room, because there is a lot there for the money. 100ml, as we say in the tub, 009802. So in effect, the way it's working out is you are saving £5 on it. By the way, normally Creative Expressions stock and store and sell their amazing embossing powders. The proof is in the pudding as well, because the white has sold out, so that's a lot of people knowing and recognising the value. We've got the clear, which is lovely. We're using that now over the top of black ink. The clear looks really, really tasty.
I prefer to use clear on black ink than black on a coloured ink, on a white ink, clear ink, because black embossing powder is notorious for just being where it shouldn't be.
Right, yeah.
So I just find that you can't see clear. If clear's where it shouldn't be, you can't see it.
Yeah, you've got to be very careful with your black and make sure that you're dusting over with your corn flour before or your anti-static mat pad, but being very careful where it goes. But you're right, clear. That's going fast as well now. 60% of the stock gone on the clear and the white's gone completely. You've also got the silver on today's programme too.
So I've just stamped the sentiments from the journaling stamp set that we've got on the show, just in the centre. You can see it fits in there beautifully.
The journaling stamps are $11.99 today. There's a pack of, I think it's like something like 21 stamps.
There's a lot of stamps
29,
on there.
yeah, 29 stamps. A big set this.
It's so usable because you've got all those little tiny flowers in there. You've got the foliage in there, so you can make backgrounds, or you've got, like, with the foliage, you've got stalks, so you can put your flowers on top if you want to build, like, a little scene. The journaling words are clear, as you can have an open centre, as you can see here, so you can then colour them in if you want to.
Just on the open font there, we can see just for you, the 4 is not, but the just and the you are, and that's the stamp that you've used here, Julia.
Yes.
But you've also got choose happiness up here as well, open font, so that you can colour the inside. You've got your branches and foliage and flowers. This is what we used for this. This background piece as well.
Which isn't finished yet. I have to say it's not finished yet.
No, we're working our way towards the top right-hand side as you were looking at it there. But you've got all your foliage on here and also some lovely, lovely sentiments. Happy birthday and happy anniversary. Thank you.
You can see you've got, there's a stalk. Yeah. See that stalk? Yeah. So you can stick a flower on top of it if you want to and build yourself a little scene up. I just love them for backgrounds. Small flower stamps, they're brilliant. And there's even a tiny little heart in there.
Yeah, we see the heart. It's there, just there.
Yeah.
Teeny tiny little heart.
Teeny little heart.
Nice.
And they're fillers, you know? I mean, my favourite is where is it? That one. As a filler stamp, that's absolutely fantastic.
It's great. That's like a little firework. You can imagine that embossed as well.
It's like a little seed of a flower.
Like stamens or like a little dandelion as well. It could be so many different things, you know. And a journey of 1,000 miles begins with one step. That's really, actually, it's not true.
That's deep, isn't it?
Actually, a journey of 1,000 miles starts with queuing up with non-allocated seating, which is a nightmare. So yeah, those are really lovely, all of those. I like the choose happiness as well, Julia, on there. Because they're nice and general in that sense that, well, because of the journaling idea is that you can use them on different things and not have them to be occasionally specific and stuff like that.
Right, so I'm not going to do all this because I've done it already. Just to show you, I've just misted, I've agitated the bilberry crush and I've just misted some onto my craft sheet and I'm just going to, you can use just a normal brush, you don't have to use a water brush, but do make sure that when you pick it up you're moving it around because obviously the mica's going to just sit at the bottom and then we can just paint with our misters really simply, filling in our gaps. See how easy that is?
Yeah.
So that's something else that you can do with your misters and then it's going to match your project completely.
Of course, because you've misted the background or whatever that might be.
That's going to match beautifully. I'll clean that properly in a minute. This, I'd normally just mop up onto another piece of card and build myself a background up, because there's no waste. So we go forward to the one I've already coloured in. So I've used my 2 colours that of Mister that I've already had. So it's the Bilberry Crush and the Antique Rose I've coloured that with.
Okay.
So if we just grab my... Where is it? My Hamilton.
There's Bilberry Crush and Antique Rose, both of those colours that we've just used now. They're both mica colours, with colour and mica in them. And then you can see Julia's very helpfully put the colours on the back as well there with the mulberry mist. Should we have a look at that there? Yeah, that's her favourite there.
Love that one.
And then Soft Moss is the lovely green mixture one as well.
But they will work nicely together. You could lay down the Soft Moss and put the blue lime on top, and that would look stunning.
These are all watercolour colour.
Yeah, and it's nice to use a non-mica one with a mica one.
Right.
You'll find that the non-mica will make your mica ones go further because you're laying it on top.
Okay. because you've done that with a couple of these. I'm sure you showed one earlier.
Yeah, that one is the mulberry mist with the antique rose on
right,
top.
So antique rose is a non...
Antique rose is a mica, and the mulberry mist is a non-mica.
Non-mica. So yeah, look at that shine that you get off that. So you get 3 colours anyway. We've used 2 on our project now, but you can choose 3 today on the pick and mix. It's £10.99 plus delivery, 683174.
So you can see here, I've cut that out with the Hamilton, and we've got that nice white border around the edge.
Okay.
So it really sets it off. You don't have to do any matting layer. You could ink around the edges if you wanted to. You don't have to colour this in, though. This would look beautiful just in silver embossing powder. So please don't think with the... I mean, yes, probably with the one that's with the Seychelles, you might want to do some colouring in because they're flowers. But, you know, don't always think you have to colour stamps in if you don't like colouring in.
No, at least you've got the choice.
Yeah. Stamps make your dies better value for money in that you are... you've got something else you can do with them. Let's pop that up a little bit so I can still get the prism showing below there.
There's nothing stopping you getting your fine liner pen or a black pen and filling them in anyway, like not you know, your stamps, your actual words as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, make it a silhouette.
There are no rules in card making. You do whatever you enjoy doing. You do. You know. I'm not going to say you have to do this because that's not true. Because I don't like doing what I have to do.
No, too right.
None of us do.
No.
So I'm using the pinwheel floral here. Yeah, there's not many of these left. So these are the leaves, and like I say, it's nice to have the leaves to match exactly.
Oh, Julia, guess what's happened to the pinwheel florals?
It's gone.
Yeah, I know. We've just double-checked, and these have got... We said they were limited stock, so hopefully we gave you enough prior warning for it, but they have now sold out, so all stock allocated. Do check out as soon as you can. The other set that we've got here, that's the pinwheel floral. The other set we've got is the striped nasturtiums here, and as you can see, you've got the 2 varieties of dye to get the sort of the detail,
outside and
the outside. Yeah. £11.99 plus delivery to get all 6 dyes there. That's the striped nasturtiums. 234631 nasturtium. You never spoke Latin, did you, Julia?
And you still don't.
No. Nasturtium ite domum. That means nasturtiums go home.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, now I'm impressed, Matt.
I've just watched Life of Brian. Sorry. Yeah. I wish I could take credit.
Well, it sounded impressive. You didn't need to just own up to that, did you? Right, so I'm not going to stick the pearl in the centre. I'd stick a pearl or a dazzle or something in the centre. So we're just going to pop our flowers just down here. So I'm offsetting them. I like to cut say a medium one and a large one and offset them. Obviously I'm using the outer dies and the inner dies here. So I've got my colour from my misters coming through.
All matching,
all matching. So you stick a pearl in the centre and there's a slight variation of what we had before. Obviously the fun really is in the background.
Yeah. All those background papers that you've made, these strip dies, the different dies, the background dies, you're getting here a good excuse for using those background papers that you've made already or that you're looking forward to making maybe with your misters. It's again a lovely example of what you can do there, Julia.
Yes.
It's truly a pleasure to watch. And also the pinwheel florals that we've used for our finishing touch, they have now sold out, so sorry if we missed out on those. The misters, that you might wonder about the pick and mix thing. Well, the pick and mix misters are available, £10.99, gets you 3 of your misters, and here they are. Here are the choices of the colours. You've got your purple orchid, you've got the bilberry crush, you've got the ice as well. I like that, Mr. Ice. It sounds like it should be some sort of character, or because Mr. hyphen ice, but it's meant to be blue ice. So Mr. Blue Ice. So not Mr. Blue Sky anymore. It's Mr. Blue Ice. So you've got soft moss as well. I like that. It's all good. So there are your misters, and choosing 3 on the big one-day special. It's only available in the bundle today with £15 off tonight until 6 p.m. All while stocks last. Either way, 312575 to order on your one-day special, and you are saving £15 on getting it. Were you watching Julia's one-day special on Boxing Day? If so, you may have seen some of the background dies that we brought you on that show, and these will potentially coordinate. You've got your Hamilton die, from your New Zealand collection there. And Sue Wilson's dyes, they do follow names like that, the Indian Ocean or Indonesian or Australian or New Zealand collections, so that you can remember which ones are which and where they go. But that's the mini striplet dye with the infinity design, that lovely swirling infinity symbol style. And then over here you've got your Hamilton dye from the New Zealand collection. The Just For You we turned around, that's going to be massively useful with that plain oval just there, especially if you're starting out crafting and you don't have things like that, nesting ovals or anything. And then in the middle here, one of my personal favourites, I don't know about you, but I'm sure you've got your ones that are jumping out at you. There is the lovely Linear Elegance dye. That's an edger dye for using with your lovely sort of top of a trellis detail there with your half moon design, with your scallop sign, but then you've got your very beautifully angular Art Deco designs just under that, and then this other strip dye on the side, that's 3 dyes in one, will then cut your detail. Though that cutting edge there and this one on the end, they continue. So if you want to make those longer, you can do. And then last but not least, you've got your lovely Sagita, or Sagita to give it a hard G, dye. And then in there you've got your curved, straight edge but curved. And then your dyes that cut your detail in, but also the dyes on the outside edge that will cut your detail out for you. You're getting all of these, all of them, for $51.95, sorry. Our usual price, and then it's $36.95 today with £15 off to get them all. So let's just show a couple of samples that are different to the ones we saw earlier on. Even if you are simply using just 1 or 2 dyes to create a border or an edge or a corner, this is the lovely Just For You sentiment in the top here. You might want to be using your own sentiments that you've already got, but the dye on the outside edge, that's from the Hamilton dye from the New Zealand collection, just there. This card is beautiful because that's using the lovely Elegant edger there. That's from the Linear Elegance, and you're getting the straight edges behind there. Pinwheel Florals also there, but they've sold out. Looking here, one of these is, it's just truly, I mean, I just think that's so clean and crisp. That's also using the Hamilton dye from the New Zealand collection. Really quickly, that's the Infinity dye. Just there to create that background. So cut as a mask as well. This is what you're getting hold of. All of your dyes, there are 5 dye sets. They're giving you 18 dyes in total, and that's 312575 to order today with £15 saved. Go for it. It's on a one-day special until tonight at 6 p.m, all while stock lasts and is available. Your saving is there for today only. Yeah, and the other set as well, it's nice to have a one-day special show with an official one-day special and then an unofficial bundle here as well, all with that heavyweight, lovely golden coloured metal that we get and know and love from Creative Expressions. And then you've got even more functionality here, as you saw. Now, you can go for either bundle today. Your saving on this one is £12 now. But if you are going for both bundles, easily mix and match. This is the dye we were having so much fun with before, when we were showing you different combinations and permutations. The Prism dye, that's the striplet dye that's going to be available on its own, all the dyes are available on their own, actually, I should say that. But the striplet dyes, you can sort of mix and match and coordinate them. In this set, there are another 3 dyes now in your striped swirl edger die set, just for edging. There's the one that we were using just to break up the pictures. This one in the middle is one that Sue used on one of her cards that Julia showed us, that just gives you that simple. I'll show you the card because I can't describe, I can't find the words this morning for some reason, but you can see that scalloped edge, yeah, and it's like like the edge of a doily just at the top here, that very delicate black line there just for that edging. Down on the bottom row, you've got your frame dies for sort of matting and layering, cutting apertures as well. That's the Seychelles die from the Indian Ocean collection. Now that's got 6 dies in it, 6 of them, starting from the outside edge to cut your detail into a card or out. Thanks for everything. Oh, that's nice. Just thanks for everything. Just there you go. Nice big curly swirly font for you. And then you've got another, I think this is 5 dies in one. Of course it is, because you've got the 3 main ones and then you've got the 2 dies each side to cut your detail out of a card as well. Really quickly, let's have a look at a couple of examples then to see that last die that we just looked at Sorry, the third die we looked at, the striped swirl die, just cutting here on the edge, and then creating your matting and layering on the centrepiece there from the Seychelles. The striplet die, the prism design there, giving you that lovely angles as well as the florals on that. So yeah, it's 040010 to order. It's £37.96 plus delivery with £12 off. The stamps, very, very popular, very busy at the moment. Well, I don't know if you've already got them. We've got the stamps for you here and here. But it's these ones, that left, this left. Yes, this one. Yes, we saw these, but only on a picture earlier, didn't we? So it's a nice chance to have a look at them live. You've got wonderful florals in both designs here. The tropical pansies is this one with the crisscross, the lattice detail, and then on the this side of the screen on the right-hand side, you've got your baroque blossoms. So both in the bundle together for £9.99. They are already mounted and cut. Now that costs money in the manufacturing process, but that's good quality to have those mounted and cut for you for that price. 064857 to order. One more thing we really should mention as well is your journaling stamps. They're here on my right, left, and they're your journaling stamps for creating backgrounds and borders and corners and all sorts. £11.99 plus delivery, and that's an A5 stamp set. So there's big stamp sets. Spin it round for you so you can see. 673463. So are you looking to make those background papers? Are you looking for those filler stamps? The selection of sentiments maybe that will make making cards a real pleasure if you're new to crafting. Lovely stamp to go for, and journaling is big, and it's only going to get bigger this year, we think. 673463 to order that now. Yeah, have a look at the web. It's Hochanda.com. And I should say a really good morning to you this morning as well. Thank you so much for tuning in. All of the stamps, even though the bundles are really good value, you've got £15 off or £12 off depending on what bundle you're going for. But each die is available singly as well. So even though you've got your big saving in the bundle, you might just want one die in particular. Let us know which one. Phone up and place the order, or order online on the web on Hochanda.com. The stamps are there too. And Julia is here in the building to demonstrate for us today. And Julia, I can see you using your the only set that's available.
I know, I'm frantically changing my demonstration here in the background.
We're going to get the striped nasturtiums.
I could do with the air conditioning on, if that's okay.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I'm getting quite hot.
Yep.
Okay, so I thought we'd have a go at this easel card in the few minutes that we've got left.
Yeah.
And this is based on one that Sue made. She made a blue and white one that's on the counter. And obviously I'm trying to use the dies that we've got on this show. And we're using the mister, we're using the blue line mister as well. I've got everything cut, so it's all about the construction really, which I think is important. And see what I found, because what you've got here, if you'll see, we've got the striped swirl edger here, and it's making my stopper.
Yeah.
And I've got the little oval from the set cut out in the centre to make my hinge, and then that just sits behind on top of the other one there. Okay, but it's quite laid back. It's a bit like me. Nearly horizontal. I'm not always laid back actually, but
you're nicely laid back.
So I thought I'd do it slightly differently because I can.
There are no rules. Yeah.
There are no rules. We just whatever you make first isn't always your best.
Okay.
Okay, so don't always take it as an experiment. So what I've done is I've cut a piece of coconut white card to the width of the striped swirl edger, and I've cut one at the top, and then I've decided how deep I want it. In fact, it's just a little bit bigger than that, which is my card blank, which I've scored and in half again for my easel. And then I've cut the edger again and popped it on the bottom, and we're going to glue that into place.
Okay. About 7 minutes left.
Do remember that when you're making an easel card, put your glue on your bottom flap. Don't put it on the bit that you're adding on, because 9 times out of 10 you'll add it all over it and you'll see it at the back because you don't really want it all. That's a mistake that I think everybody that's made an easel card has made at some point.
You'd make it and then never again.
Well,
really,
yeah, sometimes you do, if you, especially if you're on live TV.
Yes.
Okay, so that's how it's going to look. I think that is just really pretty. And that could be, on Sue's card, it's a Gemini. So you could use either of the Geminis that are on the show to do your top bit and your stopper as well if you wanted. Yeah. Then for my little bit on the bottom, to make it a little bit fatter, I've cut the swirl slide edger, then I put the linear elegance edger from the One Day Special bundle, and then I've done another one of those, and I've put a piece of the blue lime behind it. And that's going to make me a deeper stopper. So we're going to glue this into place as well. See, it's really simple. When you kind of break it down, looks like 7 minutes not enough, but when I've done everything, it's all fine. And I'll put a little bit of glue to it on this as well, because I want this to glue as well.
You decanted your Cosmic Shimmer.
Yeah, Cosmic always goes in it. It's funny because even before woodwear were part of Creative Expressions, I was using these.
Yes. They're very nice.
I prefer them to spray glue. I don't like spray glue at all.
Yeah. Each their own. Yeah.
Each to their absolutely. Yeah. If you like spray glue, by all means you use it.
It's nice that the options are available. You know,
absolutely. Yeah. So obviously I've folded that, scored that, and folded that, so it's going to stick up. And we're going to just pop.
It's nice that this is the choice of Matt McNamara or Dave Bradford.
I didn't get a choice, I just got you. So how did you get the choice? Tell me.
It's a difficult choice.
I want to know how I get the choice.
You get the choice, but Julia just gets the choice.
So if I turn that
Julia's just got to look at,
I've got Matt,
crumbs.
Yeah. Most of the time we don't mind who we work with, but when it's Matt. There we go, look.
I'm really sensitive, Julia, be careful.
You know I love you. Right, so look, that is going to stand up better than that because it's deeper. I prefer that.
Yes.
Yeah? It stands prouder.
It's good. It's got that. It's less.
And what I really like, what Sue did, is to have this design behind, and that sits on top. I think that's just such a clever idea. It gives it dimension. And then to decorate the top, what I've gone ahead and done is I've cut the just right oval, and I've cut the plain one out of the blue lime and stuck it behind and put my frame on top with a bit of the mounting cushion, which you can make circular. Now this on here, we could stick it on that way if we wanted to, and have the just right like that, or we could turn it round and have it like I had before. I like to mix it up, so I'm going to put it on that way, I think.
Yeah, particularly as your card that you've made is standing up quite proud, this particular one, isn't it? I think it fits for that.
So it's nice to have the choice, and I've used this Just For You sentiment in the centre of the tropical pansies. It'll fit into the Baroque blossoms as well. You can stick it into the 2 Hamilton stamps, and you can just use it on its own wherever you want to.
So whatever you've got today, like say for example the One Day Special or the 2 stamps that go with the Hamilton die, whatever you've got, it will work.
It will work, yeah.
Size-wise.
Yeah. So we can. I know Sue does mounting foam like it's going out of fashion, but I'm just going to glue this one flat. Again, the choice is up to you, and because we can see where the centre is because of where we've got the swirl stripe edger. Now normally I'd stick 2 lots of flowers on here, but I've only had time to cut 1, so I've just cut the open nasturtiums to 1 of each of 2 sizes out of my misted card. I'm just going to give it a little bit of shape. Obviously you could cut solids out if you wanted to.
You've got the choice, because of course you get the 6 dies in your set, 3 of each. Over 70% of the striped nasturtiums is gone, actually. The pinwheel florals, remember those? Yeah, they sold out, but then the striped nasturtiums still just about hanging in there. But over 70% of the stock is gone, so do think about getting those as soon as you can, without missing out. $11.99 gets you all 6 of the dies. It's 2, 3, 4, 6, 3, 1. It's just here.
I've got my oak leaf swags all mixed up. Here we go. And I've separated them now. Because you only need to use a little bit of this if you want to. really cut them down.
I'm sure you had these on the Boxing Day show as well. They're so
no, they
useful.
weren't Boxing Day. It was in November, I believe.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah.
They're so useful.
They are. Yeah. So we're just going to add a little bit of floral element here. Now, just remember that you're going to put something over here. So which one am I using? That bit. There we go. And when you've got the extra little bits, you can tuck them underneath.
Yeah, the 8-leaf swag, you get 2 of them.
Yeah. Righty and a lefty.
Are they opposite, like exactly the same, but opposites? I seem to remember that, yeah.
Yeah, righty and a lefty.
So again, that's going to save you the bother, save you the problem of a double cutting, but also you've got them facing each other for your mirror image. So, you know, just one pass with the 2 dies. So it's very, very useful. Of course, here they are with your item number on your oak leaf swags. It's 435066 to order now. It's $13.99 to order those.
Right, so I would actually put another pair of flowers up there probably, and I'd stick a few pearls on, certainly in the centre of the flower. But you can see where we're aiming at. We're aiming at that.
And if there's something Creative Expressions does very well, it's the finishing touches as well. So, like you say, the additional pearls, the dazzlers, the sparklers that you can put on there to get that effect. There's the one that we made and put together live for you, and it just comes together beautifully with everything that you know you have.
Very pretty.
Under the same roof. The Creative Expressions brand, it's worth looking if you've ordered anything on today's show or whatever you're looking for today, or you're thinking, do you know what, maybe I do need to top up on the colour cloud or have a little look at certain colour combinations, because I love those, or the detail embossing powders. They're on such a good offer today. Shop by brand with Creative Expressions, so you don't have to just buy something on the live show. If you have got something on the live show, you can always add to your order if you go onto the Shop by Brand section on Hochanda.com. On the one-day special, though, it is available tonight until 6 p.m. or while stocks last, while Julia's here, with £15 off, and it's a big one. This is $36.95 for all of the dies you're seeing there. 18 dies. New to crafting, it's a brilliant starting point. Already there, it's brilliant to boost the stash, isn't it, Julia?
It is, absolutely. Yeah. I love working with it.
Thank you so much for watching. It's been great to have you company. We'll see Julia again at 1. Bye. Yeah, 1 o'clock, Julia's back. Right now, though, it's the Tonic Dressable Weekend Wow. Also, folk art with You Can Folk It. Please stay tuned for that. That's up in an hour. And then mixing it up with Indigo Blue. Kay is already in, and she's setting up right now.
Hi, everyone. I'm Gordon.
I'm Justin.
And together we are
Be Creative.
Justin and I formed our company just under 1 year ago to bring you new and exciting products under the Be Creative brand.
We have a fantastic relationship with Hochanda, and we love to share our ideas and creation with you, our viewers.
So why not come be creative with us
here at Hochanda?
Hi, I'm Jenny Mays from Hobby Art. Hobby Art's a family-run company, and we've been designing and manufacturing stamps for over 28 years now. We have an extensive range of clear and rubber stamps, and we're proud that they're all manufactured in Britain. Whatever your style, there's always something that will interest you with Hobby Art stamps. Crafting is my passion, and I love teaching. I love sharing my ideas with other people. This is why I enjoy being part of the Hochanda family, because I have the time to share my ideas, maybe open a door for somebody and give them the confidence to start stamping. So make sure you join me, Jenny Mays, on Hochanda.
Hi, I'm Katie from Sizzix, and I've been crafting since I had my first daughter 16 years ago. I've been in the craft industry now for 5 years, and in that time I've become a creative designer and worked with many companies. I'm really pleased to be working for Sizzix and to be on Hochanda to bring you inspiration and education and show you how to get the best from our machine and our dies. With Sizzix, the possibilities are endless, and we want to show you how. So don't forget to tune in for my shows with Sizzix here on Hochanda.
Wow! Do we need to do a pow?
Yeah.
Pow! It's your weekend. Wow, I'm losing my cardi. Now, your weekend wow. For the weekend, we have got something as well. We always have wow things, but it does mean for the weekend only, we have got an incredible collection at a really good price, but it is a time-limited offer. So it does mean you've only got the weekend to think about it. It actually ends at Sunday, 11 p.m. And we are talking about something for the girls, something for the boys. And these are so cool little people that you can make up, Jordan.
These are dressables. Do you have grandchildren? Do you have children in your life? You can do all the characters that they like, you know, from superheroes to magicians,
Fabulous.
to doctors, to nurses, to mermaids. Yeah, they are beautiful to play with, or all individual dies. You can dress them as you like. So do you have a little girl who's into ballet?
Yeah.
You could do ballet. Do you have a little boy who likes to play in the mud? Yeah?
Yeah.
You could easily make this, cover it in little bits of Nouveau and everything else, dirty him up, and he could be your grandson.
Oh, so you can really personalise the characters.
Personalise them with no problem at all.
And what I tell you what's even more, it may be if it's a little girl like I was, see, I like to play with tar.
Tar?
Yeah, tar. Melted tar. I know I'm a weird kid. Janice is going, what? No, honestly, it's the thing. This is where my crafting began, melted tar in Cobbles Love up north. There was one warm day up north where the tar melted. Me, straight in it all over my pretty dress. That's the kind of thing you can personalise, because you ain't going to find that on a bought card.
Our JCBs.
Hey?
I used to play with JCBs.
Fabulous. See? This is the thing. It could be whatever you want it to be. It might be the little girl who's a magician. It might be the little boy who wants to do the ballet. The choice is yours, and that's a lovely thing. I love them because you do get a lot. Can I just point out, okay, because it can look a little bit confusing. These are your dies. When you're looking at them individually, it does look like, I'm going to show you, okay? So this pack is your essentials. So when you go, if you are buying them individual, definitely the way to go is a bundle, but if you're looking at them individual, the essentials is the one where you get the body. This is the only one where you get the body. So you have to have the essentials. That is absolutely essential, as the name suggests. So that's your essentials, but then the other ones are the ones where you get all your elements. So these are all your dressing up kits. We did want to show you this straight away because obviously it can look a bit confusing on the packaging because it shows your dolls, but it's all the dressy up kits. Shall we show on the boys what the dressy up kits you're going to get? I know I'm going to knock this over.
Looking at the essentials, first of all.
Marvellous.
You have got in there, you've got the bodies in there, you've got all the hair in there, you've got glasses, his head, and all the components.
Socks.
Socks, I know. You do get in there, though, some outfits.
Okay.
You get the T-shirt, the trousers, the little vest top, the shorts. Now, when you put in...
Is that hair?
It's hair.
Ah, that's so
or,
cute.
I don't know, it could be whatever you want it to be.
Ponytail.
Yes. But you can start to build these. Remember, this is just the essential pack. So these are the characters that you can get from the essential pack. But you could make those into whatever you want.
Yeah.
Boy, girl, colour hair, eye colour, whatever your heart desires.
Yeah, they're really cool.
So that's the essential set.
Fabulous.
You've then got the little boy set. Now this is where we start to dress up and change the characters.
Yeah, this is where we give them character, isn't it?
So you can see there you've got elements for pirates, you know, you've got little jackets, hats, crowns, or it could be a punk rocker.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, that one there.
Definitely punk rocker.
Absolutely.
Do that in green.
You've even got the little gun there, the holster, the chaps, all the little elements that you need.
Oh, little doctor's stethoscope.
Yeah, to be able to dress your characters. So these are just some of the characters that you can do.
Oh.
So you've got the magician there, you've got the doctor for get well cards maybe, or somebody that's just graduated, got their degree. You've got the little king there. You've
also got all the other characters in there.
All the detail on them, they're so cool.
They are so sweet, they really are. So then let's go on to the little girls. Now this is the little girl dress-up collection. So look at all the different outfits in there. The mermaid, the wings, the ballerina, the princess, the crown, the superhero mask, even down to the little earrings and necklace in there. Cute. So these are some of the different ones that you can make. So there we go. Mermaids.
I love her little bunches. They're so cute. She looks really naughty.
Yeah, but those bunches are out of that first collection that we said.
The essentials.
You can start to mix and match.
Yeah.
You've got your little princess in there, and as I say, even down to the earrings, the necklace in there.
Fabulous.
But then you've also got superhero.
Yeah.
But all these change the colour of the hair, change the hairstyle, play with them. You can get different feels. Now, in your beautiful collection, you've also got stamps.
Wonderful.
Now, you'll see that the stamps will fit on all the little tops. You've even got large elements here, little prince, little princess, howdy cowboy, all those different ones down the bottom there.
That's brilliant. And on the, sorry, I'm squinting because I'm looking at what's on the t-shirt. So you've got You Are My Sunshine, you've got superhero, you've got ballet skirt, you've got the skull and crossbones, you've got It's My Birthday Party, I'm a Star, and then Supergirl at the top there. So loads of different little stamps that fit on absolutely perfectly. They are cute.
They are
different.
They are super cute, and I have to say the girls have done an absolute marvellous job. I mean, Karen, can you remember Fuzzy Felt?
Yeah. I used to love it. I loved it. So I collected it.
In that little shadow box, she's got the felt in this side, and then we can take our characters. Let me just get a character. So you can dress them. No, let's give her long hair. She might look funny because I've... Yeah, but you can dress her however you want. So it just becomes a little game box.
That's really cute.
Can you remember, was it Judy? The dress-up dolls?
I had loads of dress-up dolls, but I can't remember the name of them.
So
but I had loads.
In that box, you've got the little girl.
Oh, I got a girl.
Oh, it could be a boy. We've got no hair at the moment. Yeah? So then you can clip on, because they're all... We've put clips on the back of them. We can then give them hair, dress them all up, and you've got all the different outfits in there, you know, mermaid dresses, maybe it's a little girl that wants trousers, or maybe you're going to a wedding, but you can really start to play.
They're so
with
cute.
all the different ones. So double aspect them, so you've got one at the front with brown eyes.
Yeah.
Maybe you want one with
and
blue
different
eyes.
skin tones as well. I love that.
Yeah,
really,
really clever ideas. So make games for the children as well.
I love them. I really love these. These are fabulous. Hey, okay, they're busy. Already approaching 20% of the stock has got. Now, this is time limited, but it is stock limited. This isn't going to continue once it's gone, it has gone. So if you do want the full bundle, that's all the dies. That's with the stamps as well. Everything combines. You can make so many different characters. I mean, you can see just a few along here, whether it be an occupational thing that you're doing, whether it be a superhero that you're doing, and you can invent your own superhero as well, which is marvellous. What superhero do you want to be? The choice is yours. I think they're fabulous. And I know we've been talking a lot about kids, but I don't think these should just be kids these. I think you could use them for... Because you could make them really funny as well.
Very, very good characters on different cards.
Yeah, I do.
It could be a gentleman on a ladder. You've got a friend who's a window cleaner.
Yeah.
You could put the window at the top, ladders going up, and then your friend stood on the ladders. It could be your next door neighbour's a dustbin man.
Yeah.
You could have a dustbin. Where could you find a card that you could do? Those.
It could be very specific indeed.
Really
cool. Okay, if you'd love to go for this collection, so busy. Now, it is your weekend wow, so you're already saving £13. But then you're getting your Flexi Buy. $19.98 is all you're paying for the whole collection today. We're talking about 59 stamps. No, we're not. We're talking about Oh no, we're not. 59 dies and then 19 stamps. It's a massive collection. It's a brilliant deal. And the fact that you're getting FlexiBuy means it's so affordable. Now, it is 706096. That's your item number. You can order on the website at hochanda.com. That's where you can see everything else that we've got. And honestly, we've got a lot on these shows. So please, please do have a little perusal. You've got some good offers. We've got some Freedom offers as well. So if you are going to be a Hochanda Freedom member, it does mean not only are you going to get fabulous offers, but you're not going to pay any postage on any of your orders. So please have a little look-see. I must admit, that FlexiBuy, that is such a good price. How much are they, Lottie, individually? See, the $14.99 individually, and you were going to go for two. You have to get your essentials because that's where your body is. So you have to go for your essentials. The rest are all your dressy up things. So you'll probably be going for two, which is already more than your first FlexiBuy. You get your first FlexiBuy, you've got everything delivered to your door straight away, no extra postage, whole collection delivered to your door, and you know what you're paying the month after. We don't charge any interest. So it is a great way of getting everything.
Yes.
Right, let's play.
Right, so I've already cut out my head and my body.
Marvellous.
Okay, now I'm going to go in. I've already taped a lot of bits down, so I've got the hair.
Super.
Now this here could be a bob.
Yeah, it could.
Yeah, it could be a different character. Could be little boy's hair.
Could be somebody out of the Beatles.
It could, yeah.
That's what it reminds me of.
But what we're going to do is that bit there is going to go over the top, so that it's going to become her fringe.
Ah, yes, it could be a fringe.
It could be a fringe. So then I have got my skirt, my ballerina skirt.
Marvellous.
A little boob tube going on there.
Super.
My ballet slippers and a crown.
Of course.
I've also got her lips.
Oh wow!
Now, if I
lips?
turn it over, you can actually see you've got 4 sets of lips there.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Yep.
So one that's open, one's slightly closed, one's more of a miffed look. You know,
miffed. One's a bit pouty.
Absolutely.
Sulky.
Yeah.
And if you turn around, they're no longer a smile. It's a right grump.
Yeah.
See, I know me being me, I'm just thinking of all the funny cards you can do.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know,
The
so
cheeky
your little daughter is generally a bit grumpy.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Is that not what you do? Is that just me that would do that?
So
I would.
We have now got.
Would that make her cry more? If you send her a card and she looked really miserable on it.
I have got her bob. I have got her fringe.
Lovely.
Now I could, if I wanted, put this through my dye machine to emboss the detail in there, but I find it a lot quicker and a lot easier to just take my embossing tool and just go down, find the lines, because otherwise the chances are that it's going to pop out of the die and I'm going to have to cut it again. So by just doing it with my embossing tool, it just gives me the detail within her fringe.
Let me show you that.
Okay.
So there, and there is loads of detail.
There is.
Okay.
So, I'm not going to touch that one at the minute.
Right.
Because that there is a selection of eyes and eyebrows.
And don't touch the eyes.
So I'm going to take this one now.
Look at all your lips.
So we've got loads of little lips, but the ones that I want...
Oh, they're funny.
Are the open lips.
Okay.
So if you can see that one there,
singing.
She's got her mouth slightly open.
Marvellous.
But I want it to be white inside, so she's got teeth.
Okay. Good idea.
So a little bit of cardstock. And I'm just going to add my adhesive. And I'm just going to stick her lips on there. I'm going to let it dry, and then I'm going to cut it out.
Excellent. So that's her teeth.
That's her teeth.
Marvellous.
So try and get into the mode of putting your dies back onto your sheets.
Yes.
Because otherwise, I did lose that one yesterday, and I looked everywhere for it. Found it stuck to my shoe.
Obviously you did.
Obviously.
It's where you keep your lips.
It is. So, this is her little skirt. So once again, I'm going to turn it over.
Yeah.
And I'm going to go in with my embossing tool.
Super.
Yes, you can do it on your machine.
Yeah.
But I just find it a lot easier and a lot faster to just go in with the tool, and plus you get a deeper emboss.
Yeah.
So that's...
And it's not much. I mean, obviously, if it were really, really detailed, it'd take forever, but that's just a tiny bit.
So that's her little skirt.
Cool.
So we've got the detail on her skirt. We've then got her bustier.
A bustier.
Yeah, because we're going to do a ballerina.
Beautiful.
So let's just put that back in.
Now, this is really busy. Already a quarter of the stock has gone. It is exceptionally busy, but this is a weekend. Wow, this is meant to last the whole weekend. All 3 days of it, because the weekend does start here. It is Friday. That's famous chocolate. Yeah. But it is Friday. That means you have got the whole weekend. But not necessarily with this stock level, not necessarily with this whole bundle. If you do want the bundle, you have got the flexi buy of just £19.98. That's 706096. That's your item number.
So I'm just taking the middles out of this crown, but I don't actually want the crown. But I just want to show you how pretty.
Yeah, that is elegant.
It is really, really elegant. So that there, little one there, look. Come on, stop hiding.
And it's been cut out of glitter.
So look at the little crown.
That's pretty.
Really pretty, okay? What I actually want is the band.
Ah, also it cuts the crown and it cuts the crown.
It cuts the crown and a band.
Super.
Okay, and then we've got...
That's cool. I mean, if you had teeny little flower embellishments, you could put loads of that. You could embellish in so many different ways.
You could. And then we've got her slippers. Yeah, her ballet shoes. Now, look how sweet. I'll see if I can just hold that up.
Oh, that's titchy.
Look how sweet they are.
They're cute.
They are so cute. They're too cute, aren't they?
Yeah.
Now I'm going to put everything on my pink mat. Okay. Because otherwise you're not going to see all the little bits on the board.
Yes.
All right. So starting with her body, we've got her legs, we've got her arms. We've got her head.
Yes.
Okay. So I start with her head.
Okay.
You don't have to. I do. So we've now got the head on the shoulders.
Marvellous.
Okay. So let's start with her bustier.
Yes.
And we'll put her little bustier on.
These are cute. So, I mean, they are brilliant furs, so many different colours, but they are ridiculously cute to do with kids. Because you could just cut out loads of elements and they could make them all up.
Yeah, absolutely. So her skirt, I want to have a little depth on it.
Yes.
So I'm putting a sticky bud in the middle. And then I'm just going to stick some adhesive on the sides. Now, go under her arms.
Ah, yeah, that makes sense, Jordan.
So, when that goes on, you can see you've just got that little bit of depth, but she's starting to take the pose. She's started to take the first pose, and she in ballet. Yeah. So let's trim her mouth.
I try and think of one of those poses, but I can't think of any.
No, me neither. I was, as you can probably tell, I was never a ballerina.
Me neither. I wanted to be a ballerina, but I was too shy to go to classes.
Oh gosh,
Can
no.
you believe it?
No.
This gobby-mer. I was too shy to go to classes.
Oh no.
It was only when I got to 14 that my mate said, shall we be ballerinas? And I'm like, can we go now? But I couldn't even touch my toes by then. Sorry, doomed was my career in ballet.
So let's give her little mouth.
Oh.
So she's now starting to smile.
Yeah. I love how they build up so quickly and they start to get character, don't they?
So her hair, this is going to go on the back of her head first of all. Okay. So let's just put her hair down. And then I'm going to come in the back. And I'm taking it quite high.
Has she got a high pony like yourself?
Yeah. Stick it up, love. It's a lot easier. So her fringe now is going to go on there. But by taking that quite high, it allows us to put the Alice band in.
Yeah, that's a good tip.
So let's...
Because I'd have been tempted to put it directly behind it.
But there we've now got...
Oh, yeah, that's cute.
Her little Alice band.
I love how they build together. Yeah, that's sweet.
So let's give her ballet slippers.
Oh.
Now, there is a right and a left-handed shoe.
Oh, good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So don't get them confused.
I would have. Mine would have been pigeon-toed.
My first one was. So just add in her little ballet slippers. So just get them so the ankle straps are in place.
Perfect.
Yeah. So that one.
Gosh, they're cute. I love the attention to detail.
Yeah, so she's now got her ballet shoes on. Then she needs eyeballs.
Of course she does.
So I'm just going to put my adhesive where I want her eyes to be.
And I suppose this is where looking at the packaging comes in handy.
Absolutely.
Because if you're not sure about how to build up your face, there are lots of ideas on the packaging about building up the face, because that will make a difference, won't it, Jodie?
It will.
You know, if you get those eyes, you know, it could look like you're doing a little bit of Van Gogh. Not Van Gogh. It was thingy, weren't it? You know, Picasso.
So
who had his things all over his shop.
We're just having her eyes in there. Now, you could give her eyebrows. There's eyebrows in there as well, but I don't want eyebrows.
I don't think she needs it.
I don't think she needs eyebrows at all. So let's get rid of that one.
Let's really
take
sweet.
my little princess and let's make it into a card. So all we've done is we've got matte and layers of silver and that beautiful lilac. The lilac is the Craft Perfect.
That is gorgeous because it's got a wonderful sheen. Have we got those on the website?
They are on the website. They're on a pick and mix as well.
Beautiful.
Okay.
Check out the cardstock. I adore the tonic cardstock. You've got so many different types of cardstock. That's lovely, especially for these when you have got something that is a little ballerina or a princess something, because you've got that lovely sheen. And the colours, of course, all mix and match beautifully. They're all there on the website.
Right, so that's my matte and layer. And I just had a bit of paper in my box. And it was like, oh, I'm going to actually use those.
And that's a perfect colour palette,
It
dear.
is. So we're going to go down.
Good look.
One, but it was extremely good look. So one there. One there.
Perfect.
The other one is going to go straight over the top. So that one in there. Then I've got a little bow. Okay, now my bow, we are going to place it at the top there. And we're going to take the adhesive and we're going to bring this ribbon down so that it's got little high points and low
bit
points.
Of shape going on.
So just bring that down.
I like doing that. I forget to do that, you know. This is where your glue gun really comes in, because it's that immediate stick, isn't it?
I love my glue gun.
I still haven't got my glue gun.
So we're just going to trim that one. Trim that one. My Perfect Princess, which is one of the stamps in your collection.
Oh, fabulous.
Is going to go in there.
The stamps, of course, you get your bundle.
And then my little girl, we're just going to give her a little bit of depth, okay?
Super.
So give her good support on her head, because there's nothing worse than a floppy dolly.
Exactly. You don't want that, do you? You don't want her head wobbling all over
And also her feet, okay? Because if you're putting it in an envelope, that's the first thing that's going to catch on the envelope, her feet and her hands.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
So just be careful with those.
So take those little bits.
And she's cute. I mean, the nice thing is with these, you could add like blusher. You could add, you know, you could actually put all sorts of different colour palettes with them.
Yeah. So here we go. Just a little princess, just on there.
Fabulous.
And how sweet is that?
Yeah, that is
I
really
think
cute.
it's so
quick
sweet
as well.
Yeah.
And they have got such character. It's completely up to you, the colour palette you're using. I mean, she does. She looks a bit mischievous.
She does.
Have you seen that clip where there's a little girl? All the girls are doing dancing, but then there's a little girl, and she'll do a little bit, and then she'll just do her own thing. She's really funny. She's really funny. She reminds me of that little girl. She looks like she started off ballet dancing and then just did a bit of head banging in between. But she's ace. That is ace. Now, if you love these, they are busy. We've had an email actually from Mary. Good morning, Mary. She said, her niece has joined the Rainbow Guide. Fabulous. She's going to be volunteering to help, is Mary. So she's going to take these because she's volunteering with the arts and crafts.
What about doing something like that with them?
That's cute.
Yeah? That could be actually the rainbow outfit. You could dress the little girl in exactly the same outfit as your rainbow group.
Yeah, that's so cool.
Be brilliant.
You could do so much with it, couldn't you? And everybody, obviously, they can dye cut loads of hair so they can all pick their own hair. They can make badges, do all sorts. Oh, Mary, enjoy. The kids will love them. They will love them. I'd have loved this when I was a kid.
And they go through your small machines as well. You don't need a large machine. They will go through all the little Diddy machines with no problem.
That's brilliant. Brilliant. Now, if you do want these, we don't know if it's going to last. Okay, right. Now, we are actually worried. Serious face. Dawn. Serious face.
You know those jigsaw puzzles I had on a week ago.
Yeah,
we're going the same way.
I didn't know out about these, and then someone commented on my Facebook page, and so I think it was Gary told me all about the fiasco. Well, not the fiasco, the panic that it was.
Panic stations.
Fiasco's a different word.
Yeah.
Right. So yeah, that because we're now approaching 40%. We know once it's gone, it's gone. We know we can't do anything else about this. We know that we have got basically limited number of stamps. Once it's gone, it's gone. So it is as simple as that. So if you want them, I'm really sorry, but you do need to check your baskets out. We haven't really got much thinking time. When it's 40% of stock has gone, and how far are we into the show? Half an hour, 25 minutes. Happy weekend, wow. Get on the website, Hochanda.com. That's where you're going to see absolutely everything that we have got, and other things that we will be celebrating the weekend wow over for the rest of the weekend, I should imagine. If you do want some of these, we've got some great prices. The numbers, they've got a fantastic price, and we've got some really nice bundles, so do have a little perusal along there as well. If you're an Hochanda Freedom member, it does mean you are going to be saving pennies, but it also means you're not going to be paying postage. If you want those gorgeous numbers, check the website out, Hochanda.com. Check our lines out, because all our call centres here in the Peter... No, we're not in Peterborough anymore, are we? In Oundle. I forgot where I was. 01733602000. OK, let me remind you some of the gorgeous things, or tell you about some of the other things that we've got on the show. First of all, we've got all the beautiful numbers. Now you've got a right old deal on these. These are half price. Look, you're actually saving $29.21. You are paying $29.20. Ooh. But you know, I've been banging on about Freedom. There, so it's better than half price. If you're a Freedom member, not only are you making a massive saving, but you're not paying any postage. It is worth being a Freedom member. Your deliver price is $26.28. You know exactly what you are paying. Now then, 941310 is your item number. These are really good, because let me show you what you get. So you get the number. So a solid number. I like these because perfect if you're cutting out of pretty papers. Perfect if you're into Zentangle. Perfect if you want to overstamp on these. It's a really nice wide open space. You've then got your extra detail as well. So each one has got detail. So you've got your stripes. That'd be so nice for colouring in. Obviously standalone dies, so you don't need to marry them up if you don't want to. You've got that option. With that one, the beautiful dots, again, you could decorate it with however you want, but the Nouveau drops are just going to sit perfectly on there, aren't they? You've then got your wavy lines with number 4, which is absolutely beautiful. Again, fabulous for colouring in. Number 5 has got the straight lines going down this time. Hey, number 6, you try to get away. Number 6 is there. Number 6 has got the dots. I like that. For some reason, my favourite number is number 6. What's that about? Number 7, that's got your gorgeous wavy lines. Then your 8 has got the lines going down, and 0, because obviously... oops, hold on a minute, I'm knocking everything over. Number 9 can be number 6. So you've got your fabulous 0. These are beautiful. They'd look really good on bunting. They'd look really good as home decor, but they do look fantastic for your cards. They make a real impression. You could make badges out of these. You could, I think, you could use these on your cakes as well. You know, if you're into cake decorating, they're going to look gorgeous for that as well. Really, really handy. And again, it's all about personalising. So personalise your cards, personalise your bunting, personalise your gift tag. 941310 is your item number. That is a really good price, especially if you're a Hochanda Freedom member, but it's busy on those as well. We're approaching a quarter of the stock has now gone with that one. We've got some reviews for these because everybody has absolutely loved them. So your reviews, 5-star reviews here, there and absolutely everywhere. They say great dies. I've already used them for special birthday. I don't need much else. Cuts beautifully first time. Cuts beautifully. A pleasure to work with. So some brilliant reviews. Thank you if you have left those reviews and taken the time. We really appreciate it. If you do want to have a look at the website, because you will see all the reviews on the website. If you've got questions, email in. If you're trying to order, I would highly recommend you go on the website, because we have got 2-minute queues. Because these are going so quickly, I do apologise. Sincerely apologise. Because I think last week might have been a bit... so I am so sorry. So it's the way it crumbles, isn't it?
It is, I'm afraid. We're going to do... Yeah! OK, so we're going to do a cowboy.
Oh, I'm glad. I thought that was what we had to do if it sold out before we came out.
No, we're going to do a cowboy.
Can we do that anyway if it sells out?
Absolutely. Yeah.
Before the hour?
Yeah, absolutely.
Approaching after start.
It's not funny now.
So... No, you don't even get to go on, do you?
No, I'm...
You'll be like, yeehaw.
Yeah. Yeehaw.
Yeehaw.
So, we have got the cowboy hat.
Yeehaw.
Yeehaw. So let's take my tape off, and we're going to ink through the dye. Okay. So just take in some distress ink. We're going to put him back in the dye. We're just going to ink through the front.
Super.
So turn it round.
A little bit of colour.
A little bit of colour, and that's going to bring out the detail in your hat.
Oh, cool.
Okay, so it starts to look like a proper, what do you call them? Not Westerns, Stetsons.
A Stetson.
Yeah?
Yeah. Yeah.
So I also want him... He's a bit of a trendy cowboy.
Lovely. Has he got quite a nice... Has he got a bit of a flick going on?
He has, but he's got streaks.
Oh, he's got streaks.
Yeah.
Has it been sun-kissed?
Oh, darling, definitely. Yeah.
This one could be a cowboy hat. It could be a detective's hat. That's what I'm seeing.
It could.
I'm also seeing a little bit of a gangster hat.
Yeah, absolutely. So there's his hair.
Oh, yeah. Look at that.
He's got that sun-blushed effect.
Marvellous.
We're going to take his...
We think he's been the hairdressers as opposed to it being sun-kissed.
Yeah. So we're then going to take...
We're
then going to take his jeans and just put a little bit of stain on his jeans.
Oh, well.
And that's going to bring his pocket and also the fly out.
So it's got a bit of stain on there.
Yeah. But then this dye here, now there's multiple elements on some of the dyes.
Okay.
Okay. Now this one is a multiple element dye.
Oh, look at that.
So if I take that away, had you cut that out in white and put black on the end, that would be your magic wand.
Ah, yes, indeed it would.
This one here, as you can see, would be his collar, or it could be a bow in your little girl's hair.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah? Then you've also got his little dicky bow.
Marvellous.
Yeah, so you've got the little dicky bow there.
Or again, little bows in the little girl's hair.
You can make the most amazing bride and groom with this collection as well.
Yeah.
So you've got the little dicky bow. But then you've also got the sheriff's little star. Yeah,
and it is a proper sheriff star.
It is, with the little circles on the end. Okay.
That's cool.
So let's get rid of all those.
Okay.
And let's bring in that pink mat so you can see what I'm doing. So, we've got the body. We've got the face, and we've already made the face up. Yeah? So we've got his lips in there, we've got his eyes, we've also got his eyebrows in there.
He's got blonde hair and blonde eyebrows to match his hair.
So let's give him hair, okay? Because he looks like Kojak at the minute, doesn't he? So let's just give him hair. Now, if you work on the principle that the hair comes above the ears...
Yes.
Yeah, you'll find that it sits perfectly and doesn't look like a toupee then. Yeah? Because if you don't bring it down to his ears, it does start to look a bit like a toupee. Okay?
Okay.
So let's put his hat on.
Lovely.
So his hat is going to come slightly...
Giving it a jaunty angle.
It's one of those, hey.
Look at my streaks.
Yeah, absolutely. So let's dress him now. So let's put his shoes on first.
Okay.
Now, in this instance, what we've done is we've actually used his socks as shoes, because cowboy boots have a toe on them, don't they?
Yeah.
Yeah? And the socks do have a little toe.
Oh, cute.
So stain them up.
I think he's lost his shoes. Hey, cowboy.
So let's give him his trousers.
It's my Forrest Gump accent. It's the only one I can do.
So if you work on the principle that top of the crutch line goes to the top of your dolly,
yeah,
his trousers are going to be the right length.
Excellent.
Okay.
So not those that fall down and look like they need a belt, darling.
Oh, gosh.
I know.
One of my daughter's friends, about a year and a half ago, came to the house, and his trousers were halfway down. And you know, being a mum, I just pulled his trousers up. I'm like, pull them up! I'm not having... Oh, I hate it.
Did he ever come back?
No.
How to make friends and influence people.
Yeah. So now he's got his T-shirt on. Okay. Now he needs his holster. Yeah.
Marvellous.
So let's take his holster. And his holster is going to come. So if we just
jaunty angle again.
Lift his arm up. Because it's got to sit on his waistline, hasn't it? But then he's got his holster. And what goes in the holster?
His gun.
His gun. So you even get the little gun in there as well. So let's just put some adhesive on there and put his gun in his holster.
Fabulous.
So at the moment he's howdy cowboy.
Howdy.
Yeah. So we've even got his little
his
neck chief. Okay, that's going to go on. Fabulous. So let's add his neck chief, and this is why I've not put his head on.
Yeah. Ah.
Yeah, because if I put his neck chief on first,
of course, you lose his chin.
Then put his head on.
That's better.
You can see his chin.
Yeah, because obviously it'd look a little bit weird.
It would. It'd look like he was shrinking. Yeah. So cowboys have chaps as well, don't they? And they also have, I don't know what you could call them, the spurs that go on the bottom of their trouser legs. So they don't rub on the side of the horse. So they're going to go on there as well.
Oh, he's really cute.
And then he is the sheriff of the West.
Dun,
so
dun, dun.
we've got his little star going to go in there, okay?
Yeehaw.
So, so let's make him into a card. So we've got an 8x8 card. We've got some lovely wood effect. We've gone round with a white pen to give it a faux stitch.
Lovely.
We're going to go in there. Now, have you got Sarah Davis's wood? That die-cut wood.
Oh, yes. That'd look rather marvellous.
Would look brilliant.
There's some nice embossing folders as well, isn't there? Wood texture embossing folders. There's loads that are going to go with these.
There is.
They're the kind of thing. I tell you what, would be quite cool as well. You know, recycling things, whether it be cut from magazines, especially if you are crafting with kids, because you could get some really, you know, cool little things that are going to go with your characters.
You can.
For your backgrounds and stuff.
So my oval is going to go on there. And in your stamp collection, howdy partner.
Howdy partner.
So that's going to go on there. Then my little cowboy.
Oh, you're 3D'ing him up.
We are, yeah. So give his hat some support, okay?
Yep.
His head support. Come down his body. Once again, his feet need that little bit of support as well. But because you've got that holster on the side, don't forget to support that as well. Okay? Because if you are 3D'ing these are all the areas that are going to get stuck on your envelope flaps.
Yeah, yeah, so just be careful of those.
Yeah. So let's just take off all those little buds.
I do like, again, it is the attention to detail.
It is.
And it is funny, because as you're building them up, it utterly changes character, doesn't it?
It
you
does.
know, when you put his little doodah whatsits on his jeans.
His doodah whatsits?
Yes.
Yeah.
I can't remember what they're called already.
Chaps.
Chaps. When you put his chaps on, because before that, his jeans were looking quite tight-fitting. When they were like, oh, cowboy. They're going to work.
We're just going to go...
Oh, the
bit of
Nouveaux.
Nouveau in chocolate brown.
I like that colour.
Yeah. Does help if we stick the front on the card, doesn't it?
Oh, yeah.
So I'm just going to balance that out, that side.
Beautiful.
And a little bit just on the star. And let's stick that card blank on, because we've not stuck the matte and layer on. So I'm just going to go high up so that my drops don't...
So you don't get sinkage.
Yeah. So that is going to go onto there.
Oh, that's so cool, Jodie.
I love it.
I do.
Absolutely love it.
They are really, really sweet.
They're too cute for school.
Yeah,
they're brilliant.
They're really, really cute. If you do want your little cowboy, it might be a little princess, it might be a ballerina, it might be your superhero. You can choose whatever you want because you have got the whole collection if you're going for your weekend. Wow. However, we're approaching 60% of the stock in the first hour. We have meant to have 20 minutes left of this. If you want it, it is 706096. This is such a cool collection. Can I show you some of the goodies that you can make? First of all, let me remind you what you're going to get. Okay, so first of all, begin at the beginning. I'm going to show you the stamps actually, because these are on the top. But with the stamps, these are the ones that you can add just a little bit of interest. These are the ones that are finishing touches. So you have got the little stamps that fit just right on the t-shirt. So you've got things like party, you've got things like Supergirl, it's my birthday. You've then got your other little sentiments. So you have got with that one, you've got your Howard a partner that you've just seen there. You've also got little princess, perfect princess actually. So you've got tons of stamps. You've actually got 19 stamps there. So that's the stamp set, but then the dies. And let's face it, the dies are the one, aren't they? Because these are your essentials. No, they're not. Bear with. Talk amongst yourselves a moment. The essentials, I needed to turn my pile the other way around. Oh no, I didn't. Where's my essentials gone?
That's essential, and that's essential.
Oh yeah, I didn't see the body. Why did I see the body?
I don't know. Bodiless.
Thanks, Jodie. So, your essentials, the body. For some reason, I couldn't see this earlier on when I just picked up the board. Oh, it's a worry. Now, this one is cool. So, what type of hair are you having? Is she going to have bunches? Maybe she's going to have ponytails or plaits. Maybe it's going to be a boy. Maybe it's going to be a girl. Little glasses. How cute. Could be glasses, could be sunglasses. The choice is yours. That's your essentials. You need the essentials. The essentials is going to give you the body. The body is then going to allow you to dress them up. So you could be dressing them up just in the stuff that's on the essentials. It might be a football kit that you're putting them in. It might be their favourite outfit. You know, you could be decorating them even more because obviously you could put glitter on them. You could put your diamantes on. The choice is yours. You've then got the boys. So with the boys, you have got, it could be a magician, but of course it could be the groom. It could be a pirate. It could be a superhero. It could be a cowboy. You could be making a punk rocker. See, for some reason, me being me, I see that as a vampire. Could be making vampires. I've got a weird imagination. But the choice is yours, and that's a lovely thing. It depends what you're into. It doesn't have to be for kids. I mean, we are relating these to kids quite a lot, but it definitely does not have to be. I mean, you might have a doctor in the family. You might meet someone and you just want to say, you're magic, you are. You know, My Little Prince. Completely up to you. Again, you've got so much variation. You're going to make them different every time with the colour of hair, with the colour of the football outfit, with obviously what you're actually cutting out of. I mean, you might be cutting out of felt, you might be cutting out of velvet paper, you might be cutting, especially with the girls, with the beautiful mermaid tail, you might be cutting out something lovely and shiny and iridescent. I love this. It looks like a little face, doesn't it? You've got the hair, you've got the butterfly wings, you've got your princess dress, you've got your ballerina, even the teeny tiny little ballerina slippers. So cute. But then when you start decorating them, look, I must admit my favourite, these bunches, they're from Essentials. I just think that makes it look really cheeky. Look at that one. Look at her little earrings. You've actually got the earrings in there. You can give her a bun. You can give her a little bunches. You can give her a gorgeous long wavy hair. And that star, which looks like now, because she's a mermaid, it looks like a starfish, doesn't it? But that is actually the sheriff's star. So again, you're mixing, matching, you're pulling the elements out. And it is utterly your decision what kind of colours you use, you know, what kind of textures you use, because that's got a gorgeous glitter. And if you're making a superhero, I see now, that's the cape. I did wonder what that dye was. It's a cape. I was wondering. Let me show you some more finished samples. Because look. Ta-da! Superhero, the cape. Now I get it. So, is this for a superhero? It might be on the front of a notebook like that. You might be putting these on cards. You might be putting these... maybe it's an art journal. Maybe you're using these for scrapbooking. You know, there's so many ways you're going to use these because they're characters, aren't they? So you are adding the fabulous character to anything you are making. Love that, giving her a little bit of highlights on her hair again. Gorgeous. Oh, look, you're a little... See, so she's changed from a ballerina now into a little fairy. Oh, and look, your superhero. I really like the superhero. He's so cute. Okay, love these. These are so busy, though. It is your weekend. Wow. It's meant to last the weekend. There's not a chance it's going to last a weekend. It's not going to last a day, is it? We're approaching 2/3 of the stock. It isn't going to last the day. You have to check your baskets out. Look at how much you're getting. You're getting 59 dies. You've got so many dies you can play with. You've got so many different elements. I mean, when you look at them, look at the detail of the die. Look at the different types of finishes that you are going to get. You know, whether it is a footballer, whether it is a doctor, whether... You know, it's an accountant. There is definitely something for absolutely everybody. And they are really, really cute when they're made up. Now, you have got that Flexi-Buy, spreading those payments over 2 months. Your first payment is under £20. It does make it so affordable. £19.98. See, for your essentials, you should be paying £14.99. For just a few pounds more this month. Obviously, you've got the £19.98 next month, but you are getting everything. And you're going to want everything, aren't you? Because you want the choice. 706096. Now, check out the website at hochanda.com. These, wow, 2/3 of these have gone as well. You're having a laugh. 2/3 of those have now gone. Now, these are half price. So if you do want to get a hold of them, you do need to be checking out your baskets because these are now half price. They are not going to last. I do apologise. I'm reading the back of the set because I was showing you how it costs, but I'm showing you this. That's brilliant.
Yeah, the tonic team.
That's brilliant.
Yeah. So Dan, Owen, Sean, Kate, Louise, Sean.
Yeah. That's so funny.
Absolutely.
Do you know what? This reminds me when I were, many moons ago, my mum always used to have me make cards because I used to make things out of Feefo. Yeah. She always used to make cards and she used to give me descriptions of the people she worked with. Took forever, and I made these little characters out of Feefo, and it just reminded me of that. Brilliant for this.
Yeah, absolutely.
And so much quicker.
Personalised. Yeah. Yeah. So we're going to do that superhero.
Yay.
Yeah. So have you got a little girl that thinks she's a superhero, that she can fly?
Yes.
You know, she bounces off the settee.
Yeah. Yep.
So I've got lots of little components all strapped down there.
Marvellous.
So let's cut that out.
Does everybody when the kids think they can fly?
Yeah, I think so.
I think.
Yeah,
so I definitely
think it's one of those things, isn't it?
I used to have a repeating dream that I jumped off my bunk beds and flew. Thankfully, I never did it in real life.
I
don't try it at home.
Fell because I used to sleepwalk. Yeah, and the bunk beds that we used to have at the caravan had like a metal grid going down the side so you couldn't fall out.
Theoretically.
But believe it or not, I was skinny when I was little, and I slid through and hung myself.
Oh my.
And my dad found me still asleep, but hung from my neck out of the bunk beds. Yeah.
Still asleep?
Still asleep.
That's brilliant.
Yeah, I can sleep anywhere. Yeah.
Even if it is hanging from your chin.
Absolutely. So, here we've got the shorts. So, once again, a lot quicker to just go in and scribble the detail in with your embossing tool.
Fabulous.
So, we've got shorts. We've got that superhero cape.
The cape. I did wonder what that was when I saw it.
Yeah.
Now it all makes sense.
We've got her little shoes.
Oh, how cute.
They are really cute. So
I do
little
like
shoes.
The shoes.
Yeah. We have got that superhero mask.
Oh, of course.
Yeah. Looks a bit like a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle mask.
Yeah, I dame every.
Yeah, absolutely.
Every classes.
We've then got her vest.
Lovely.
Okay. But what we are going to do is we are going to just stamp this up. I was going to emboss it, but oh yes, we've got it here. So a bit of clear mark just on there.
Okay.
And we're going to have Supergirl just in the middle there.
And that fits perfectly.
It does.
The little T-shirts have got a circle that it embosses gently in there if you don't emphasise it, and it just gives you somewhere where you're aiming for with this stamp, doesn't it?
It does. So let's just go and heat that up.
Marvellous.
Oh, mind your fingers though.
Yeah, it's little that.
It is. It's a real diddy one.
It's a little bit wee.
Cool, blimey me. Let's hang it over that way and hope I can get it. I don't know where.
This is when you need those tweezers.
I don't know where they are.
That's
Oh, this is. Oh, blimey me! I can't hold it.
Let's
have a look. Tweezers.
What about with your tool?
Here we go. Got it. Couldn't hold that for much longer.
I did start to sort of smell the burn.
Yeah, the charring.
Yeah,
so Supergirl.
Fingers go.
Yeah.
Lovely.
So let's get rid of that. Now, had I thought about that, I would have done it on the other side because it doesn't like to emboss on.
Ah, yes, of course.
So.
Yeah. This has got, I mean, thinking about birthday cards, thinking about, personalised birthday cards again. If you do want to personalise your birthday cards, those large numbers, they have been so busy. They're approaching 80%. They're not going to last the hour either. It is because you've got a fantastic half-price deal with those, and it's even better if you're a Freedom member because that price drops even more Freedom members, and you don't pay postage. It is 941130.
So we've just used the shimmer pen just to give everything a little bit of shimmer.
Well, she's a superhero.
So here's my little girl. Okay, so let's dress her. Bit of adhesive on there.
And with this, I mean, she's got shorts, but it might be a skirt, it might be those trousers, because they'd make good leggings with those trousers.
They would. Put her vest on. We're going to put her head on.
Lovely.
So her head is going to go on there. Now, this time, the same hair that we used for the fringe is going to go on.
Right.
So remember, down to the ears.
Yes. So always down to the ears.
I want to turn her over. Going to add some adhesive on the back, and then we've got her pigtails.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah, so just going to bring her pigtails over her shoulder. So we've got little pigtails in there as well. So just stick that one behind her ear roll.
And you could put little ribbons on the end and everything.
Yeah. No, she is that superhero. So she does have the cape.
Wonderful.
Yep. She's flying away there. Now, because she's a superhero, she needs the superhero disguise. You can't tell.
Absolutely. No idea who she is.
Under there. So her little shoes are going to go on. Once again, make sure that they're level on both sides.
They're so adorable.
So that one. On there. We have her eyes here.
And you always leave those till last, don't you?
always leave them till last, because then I can get the placement of where I want them to be. Okay, so that one is going to go into there. And then the other one is still in the die there, look. So let's take him out. There he is.
Your little tool is rather handy for these.
It is. So let's put that one in and get it.
So your wet glue essential for these, because then it allows you to move it about a bit, doesn't it?
It is. So let's just put that back there. Now we've got her mouth already cut out.
Oh.
So let's put her mouth on. So there's her little mouth. Okay, so just level that one. So let's make her into a superhero card.
Do you know what? Even the way you position the mouth changes the look of it.
Absolutely.
Doesn't it? Every little element utterly changes the look of her face. Like, she could be looking a bit grumpy. She could be looking really cheery. She could be looking bemused.
She could. She could have a bar of chocolate in her hand and be covered in chocolate around the mouth, you know?
Yeah, she could.
So I'm putting the adhesive on there. I'm going to hack that off there. And that's going to sit on there.
Marvellous.
Now, this is going to go on flat this time. We've done 3D on the other ones. So this time, this one's going to go flat. She's going to be blasting out of there. We've got a few little clouds, so let's trim those. So, trim that one down there. And that's going to go on that side. We'll have the other one on the other side, so let's trim that. So that one can go into there. So she's going to look like she's flying high above the earth. And then because this is that little girl that we all know, it's wow.
Do you know what, as well? Some of those little eyebrows would make birds.
They would.
Wouldn't they?
They would,
could put little birds in the sky.
Yeah. So we've got wow.
Oh, that's so cute.
Now you tell me what. Let's put those birds on, soon as you've seen birds.
I've seen birds. And you see what I'm meaning? See, that makes a good bird, doesn't it?
It does. So let's have that as a bird going in there.
Super.
So there she is. Wow! Supergirl!
That's excellent. I like these a lot. Yeah, that's so cute. That is so cute. See, that is perfect for any little girl. Oh my word, it's so busy. We're approaching 70% of the stock. I will be very, very, very surprised if we don't sell it after the hour.
We're in trouble.
Do check your baskets out. I love this one. Sort of nerdy to me. I love that.
Absolutely brilliant, aren't they?
Yeah, they're so cool. And this is what I was saying about it doesn't have to be just kids.
Nope.
You know, you are making these for absolutely anybody. I love that because I think it's cute.
Yes.
It's so cute. You can build your own princess castles. I mean, anyone thinking of going for this, Jodie, why do you love working with them?
Because they're fun. You know, yes, we can do pretty. Yes, we can do vintage. Yes, we can do grunge. These are fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can personalise them to everybody that you know. I'm sure you've got little princesses in your life. I'm sure you've got cowboys in your life. But do you have doctors and nurses in your life? So you can start to make them and personalise them. That could be your nephew.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, and that is it, isn't it? I tell you what I do love as well. You know, when you decorate them, you can use so many bit goodies that you've got at home already.
If you're scrap box busters, you can use all your scraps.
Yeah, I love that one as well. The magician there. They're fabulous. Now, you do need to be really busy. You do need to check your baskets out because these are really busy. It's your weekend, well, there's no way these are going to last the day, let alone the weekend. Thank you, Jodie. I really enjoyed that.
Yeah,
they're so sweet. You'll love them when you get them home. Just make sure you check your baskets out. Thank you. Thanks, Jodie.
No problem.
See you later, gang.